Oh, Amiya, hello, hello, my little buckles. This is your Dream Spider Mama, Amiya Aranha, and welcome. Happy Thursday. I think it's Thursday, right? Let me check. How do I know? It's Thursday, my dudes. Happy Thursday, guys. Finally, you don't have meetings all day for the first time in like 2 weeks. Oh my god, that sounds very tiring. I'm glad you don't. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Fun start takes for the 41 months. Hi, Ami. Hello. Welcome, guys. You got what's the Wednesday? Yeah, I'm like all over the place this week, to be honest. I've been being like a little bit too lazy because like last week, I was like busy, you know, with Ninja Week and, you know, deadlines and stuff. So this week I've been a little bit too chill, sleeping a little bit too late, forgetting the days of the week a little bit too much. So yeah, kind of did feel like Wednesday. Yeah, I guess I normally do art on like Wednesday or Tuesday. I think normally Wednesday actually. So this is like kind of art adjacent. So that might be why it feels like that for me. You losing track of your days? Yeah, me too. Tell me about it. I did stream on Sunday too, and then I had a short stream on Monday. So yeah, that was a little weird. You haven't had too much ice cream yet, so you're good there. Oh, I wanted to show you guys the ice cream. The ice cream I got yesterday. Wait, hold on. I took a picture for you guys. I just gotta get it off of my phone. And onto my computer. And then, you guys, it's a very exciting day. We're going to work on rigging Miss Cassie. And then, well, actually, that's the wrong order. We're gonna work on the game design document first, which really I'm just gonna, like, go over a few things and, like, show you what kind of stuff you need to think about to plan your own game. So we won't spend too long on that, and then we're gonna start rigging Cassie, and it's gonna be really exciting because you guys will be able to see the progress real time because it can connect to VTube Studio now. Yeah, I'm uploading it to my... I have a Discord server that is just me that I literally just used for... for getting pictures off of my phone onto my computer. File transfer. Oh, Amiya, hello. You started doing that? It's very, very quick. It's very epically, you know, fast and quick and awesome. Please get this woman a Dropbox account. No, this is way easier. Likely the most boomer thing Ami has done for tech. No way. It's way easier than literally any other method. What else would you do? What? Explain a faster way to me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Probably getting files quickly between devices remains. It's so quick. I love these lazy Saturdays. Ami, it's Tuesday. Also, Sunday is the lazy day. It's normal, I swear. Your sleep this week has been jacked up and affecting your day tracking tool. Oh no, yeah, I think that's mostly what it's about. Email to yourself? Nah, that is a boomer thing to do, and it takes a while. A real boomer would use the briefcase folders from Windows 95. Okay, everyone shush. Okay. But yes, you're right. Thank you. You were defending me, Shook the House. I apologize. Where is my Discord? Here it is. I used to email things to myself. I just, you know, Discord is faster these days, especially since I have to use it for VTubing stuff, you know. So I got pistachio dip soft serve. It was delicious. Give me a sec. Ami's immediate reaction was a sassy rebuttal only after she realizes she's being defended. No. The sassy rebuttal was just a general sassy rebuttal. That wasn't specifically for Shoulder House. Trust me. Discord server is so convenient, only doesn't work for big files. Also, Amiya. Yeah. If you don't pay Discord enough money, you know, they'll be like, hey, you can't send that. But if you pay Discord enough money, I think the limit goes up. Ice cream. You should get a USB with USB-C and plug in your phone, then PC for this. Takes way longer than doing this. I'm sorry. I am right on this one, you guys. Okay, I took a bite out of it. I take a bite out of the top. Yum! Yum! It was so good! Paying for nitro is upsetting but pretty useful. I'm like grandfathered into like the very cheap one. What flavor? It was pistachio dip. It was so tasty. Caramel swirl frosty. Ooh. No, it wasn't peanut butter. It was really good though. Is it coated? Yeah. It's got the dip. It's got the dip. Can't watch most of the stream today due to new work policy. Oh no, but I still want to say hi and good luck. Thanks, Jackson. Hello. Maybe peanut butter flavor would be awesome though. Peanut butter dip. Imagine that. You missed your $50 a year nitro. They don't do that anymore. Alright, anyway guys, let me say hi to you all, and I want to get right to it. I'm very excited. Hopefully we can make a lot of progress on the model today. Hello Cyber Soldier and Salticid. Oh yeah, today we're gonna listen to some nice relaxing tracker music. Hello Ronaldo and Turbo and Marv and Gildrian and DJ and Pudstorm and Mephi and Mouse and Akatsuki and Heart and Mads and hello Jamal and Indecisive and Lurkers and Vob Watchers. Oh yeah, check the pinned link you guys for an example of some stuff you can include in your own game design document. Hello Railgun, Onimega Casuality Masuko. Hello Lazim and Gentle and Brendan and Hero and Hussar and Dover. And hello Iron Stag and Joe. It was green. It was like light green. It's just hard to tell in the photo, you know? Hello JD Assassin and Uncle Nam and hello Catbus and Blau and Lupus and Shadow B and K7 and hello Swiffer Sweeper and Dev Rojo and Plenum and Finite Set and Ostako. Hello Leomeyer and Phoenix and Riding Soul. And hello Kevin Kuhn and Slimerian and Shukter House. Top of the morning. Hello Bran and Nugget and Big Simp and Foxblade. And hello Electronic Pig and Pearly. Ohalupi, hello Ann and Mr. Crank and Vegito. And Yoman and Seth Rain and Inzizer and Bobby Hill. And hello Alderin and Guile and Neo Joe Shizzle and Mr. Beardy Face and Absolute Link and Zabolis. You guys, I just turned my AC onto fan only mode because I was getting a little bit too cold. And now I'm already sweating again. I have to switch it back in a few. Hi Chris and John Warinda and hello to Vaisera and hello Uncle Red and Alpha Neat. And hello to Rowlet and Board Clips and Koshi. And hello to Jean de Games and Esperance. And hello to Plexier. That's a cool name because I've got an X in it. Try to kind of poor temperature control. I know it's terrible. Am I hot or cold? I'm hot now. Listen, I can make up my mind. I can make up my mind real quick about my body temperature. That's the problem. Hello, Riley and Jackson and Salad Badger and Aurora and Germ and Rain and hello to Steven and Beanos and hello to... I think that's everyone. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Okay, so... yeah, where to start today? I guess we'll just go right into the document, which I already have open. So I'll share with you guys. I already wrote a couple things down on mine. So I'm gonna share with you guys some of the stuff I personally put in. You can kind of put in whatever you want. It's just gonna be the thing you refer to when you need to be like, oh, what would I was planning on doing for this part of the game? You know, just to have everything in one place. Hi Korgoth. Let me show you guys the I will show you guys the the little thing, the thingy, the graphic I put together for the game jam. If you want to participate, I'll show you guys that in just a sec here. As soon as my files will load up, I'm gonna show you the thing. Yes. The thing. hate this. I hate that my files have to load. This never used to happen in Windows. Here we go. The ting. This is it. June 1st to July 31st. So the period has already started. But if you guys want to work on a game, you could go ahead and do that. Thank you, Mod of the Buckles, for the link to the guidelines. Check out that link on my card if you want some more info of how you can participate. And what you need to do in order to participate. Ting. But yes, this is what we're talking about. This is why I am showing you guys my kind of game design document thingy. So, let's, oh yeah, let me put the track and music on too. Okay, let's go on over here. Oh yeah. Okay, so my game jam concept is, now originally I was gonna make like a dress-up game. But then I decided after I did the cover with Meche and Cole, I decided, wouldn't it be cool if Uchu Defense Idol S was a real game, like a real shmup? So I decided to ask Meche if she was okay with me using this concept, and she said of course. So that's what I'm going to do. So this is going to be a 1-level shmup because it's a game jam, so I'm keeping the scope really small. So I have my concept here, and then I have the structure of how this is kind of like how the game is going to flow. You know, it's a little bit disorganized right now, to be honest, because I kind of just added a bunch of stuff. But there will be the intro screen, character select, level start, and then there will be a custom scene for each character based on which character you defeated the level with. So there's that, and then I have sections for audience, so who is the intended audience, music and sound, what kind of sound effects I'm gonna need, I'll put that in there too. The story, yeah, the names are me and my friends. Amiya, Joruna, Meche, Lumi, Freya, and Tsukimi. So this is everyone I have to make an ending little omake screen for. And actually I wanted to add a picked image in here because I found a good example of the kind of like simple sort of like ending screen I want to add, you know. So basically it'll be like, so yeah, I'm putting pictures in this, which I don't know if that's standard, but I'm doing it. It'll be an image like this, but it'll have each different girl, and then there are a couple different like expressions. Where's the dating sim elements? I don't want to make it like a dating sim thing necessarily, because like it's other people in it, and I don't know if they're like comfy with that, you know. But yeah. 6 cool pieces of art guaranteed already. Pretty much. Oh yeah, what's your idea? Yeah, the Earth is in peril. Okay, we can't. Why is the music taking? Oh, there it goes. The Earth is in peril. There's no time for, you know, dating. You can make them say increasingly desirable things. What that is, I leave to you. That could be interesting. It sounds like it'd be difficult to code. It is dating sim elements, but only the Ami route is available. No. It's just gonna be a nice little. It's just gonna be a fun little bonus thing, you know. Oh, I'm sure there's been a shmup dating sim hybrid, especially on like PC 98, but right to marriage? No. I don't think your notes for any of your games are that extensive, although after watching a video about it, you made puzzle dependency charge for adventure games. I mean, it doesn't have to be this robust. I'm just, you know. I'm dancing. I just like to be thorough. And also, I want to show you guys the kind of stuff you can include. Hi, Scott! Is peril a giant space whale that swallowed the Earth? No, it's like being in trouble. So, the intro screen... I don't know if I'm gonna have an intro screen necessarily. I mean, I guess I'll have a title screen, so I'll switch just the title screen. And then... so I have a section for character select and how that's gonna look. And then how the level is going to be laid out. Win condition and lose condition, you know. And then here's the example of the ending omake. And then here's all the characters. I'm gonna go over how I want the HUD to look, the ships to look. I'll probably put some pictorial examples there. The different enemies and the enemy patterns. I'll just say enemies because I think that's more just more, you know, less granular, which is good. Hi John Zero. And then how the final boss is going to look. And then I have a list of assets that I'm going to need. So I'm going to need the ending omake animation / graphics, the intro screen, logo. I'm going to need the level select HUD. I'm going to need the level HUD itself. I'm going to need the enemy ships and elements. And I'm going to need the player ships. Could just be XYZ score threshold means XYZ message. You're a sensible boy. A sensible boy. You're a sensible boy, aren't you? Don't you want to save the earth? You can't stop dancing. Isn't this awesome? I wasn't sure what to put on, so I just searched tracker music. Hi, see. You remember this track coming on a Gravis Ultrasound demo CD that came with the sound card? Oh, really? I think this is mostly from... Oh, no, this is not from one channel. This channel is Mr. Nobby Knobs Jr. is what it's called. So we can fill in some of this now. For audience, I'm gonna say... What goes? What goes? 2, 1, play. Ami's Game Jam game. It's very, very simple. For that one. Music and sound. So I'll need a title screen track. I'll need a level track. And I will need a ending omake track. So... Start. Ready? Ready? B is what I meant. Start screen track. Do you have an idea of what style of shmup you're going for, like Raiden, Tungsten, and Donpachi? Yeah, so another thing I was gonna suggest was looking at a game that's similar to what you're gonna make. I'm thinking of vertical shmup, kind of in the style of like Twin B. Looks like a lot of it's all a style like this, but also makes it look like you can accomplish it artistic by you're checking it off one by one. It's important for planning, you know. It looks like a lot, but it's important so that you can, yeah, check things off. It's going to be more of a... There will be cute 'em up elements like in the start screen and stuff. But it's going to be more of like a... It's going to be more of like a... Yeah, because, you know, the Earth is in peril. So it's going to be a little bit more hardcore. So you need a start screen track, level select track, and level music. This is done. And omake ending track. So the story, the boss theme, that's just gonna be the same as the level music. I don't think those usually change for shmups, do they? Otome Shmup is the world's most open market. I think it's a very cool idea. You can base the main BGM off that Sonic song where they say "Save the planet from disaster." Oh, Sonic Boom! Save the planet from disaster. I already have actually level music that I think sounds very, very cool. I'm gonna skip on down to visual style. I'm not gonna do this whole thing on stream, but I'm gonna fill out a couple things for you guys. I'm skipping on down to visual style because I've been really into hi Copplay. Sometimes they do. I'm just gonna keep it to this so that I want to keep the scope small because I'm gonna be doing all the music myself. Oh, and we need sound effects. So we need like shooting sounds, explosion sounds, HUD, so, text, select, sound, you know, like whoop whoop, stuff like that. 1 theme per stage plus 1 to 2 boss themes. I'm keeping it simple, keep it safe, you know. So the visual style, I've been very into PC98 style lately, so that's what I'm gonna do. And as a more generic thing, I'm going to say kind of cute elements outside of main stage. You're going for sample style time, more of an FM thing. More of an FM thing. Visual style, Darksea Geiger-esque retro horror. Ooh! I don't know if I'd be good at that. Texty sounds. Yeah, I'm gonna make some very texty sounds. place is just hit after hit. Isn't it great? I didn't put it together, just, you know, full disclosure. Thought you were about to say hug, but it was not going to be. You thought I was going to say hug for visual style? Visual style, yes. It will have visuals. The BGM has to be FM remix of Sets in Night on White. I'll probably do that for either the level select or the start screen. Yeah. Cute, so cute / idle elements outside of main stage. Main stage itself will be pretty war porn. There's a tiering level called Gaijis that you can consult. I just think Geiger style is gonna be so hard. It's gonna be hard. I'll probably keep the level stuff fairly simple, to be honest. Yeah, keep it simple, stupid. So that I can focus more on the aesthetics that I really like. Which is kind of the cutesy idly stuff. Visuals, there is none. You must imagine what my game is like. That could be a thing. I guess if you want to do that, you gotta make like a TTRPG though. Title screen, I also have a visual for that as well, actually. So let me grab that. Because I found something cute that I was like, I could easily do something quite similar to this. So I think that is what I will do. Maybe not so much with like the city horizon, but you know. Just the general... Oh, it's a GIF. We can just drag it in here. Yeah, okay. Just the kind of general vibe and the colors I liked for this. So I'm gonna maybe try and stick with something similar. Boop, boop, boop. Like that. And then... Shoot enemy! You failed to dodge and explode. You didn't type shoot quickly. Hi Brielle. So yeah, the title screen will just be simple background with game logo. Press start. And options prompt. Wait. Options prompt. And then the character select. I actually saw once a really cool style of character select, where it's like, you know, the PCIe style. It like has graphics of all the characters, and then the ones that you don't currently have selected are grayed out. I would really like to do that, but I don't think it's gonna be super possible or practical with the shmup, because you're gonna want to see the ships and you're gonna want to see like the stats of the ships and stuff, or at least a description of the character and like what they can do. So I think it's going to be more like character portraits are highlightable. Text. Or maybe it should be like, you know, it's like you go through an arrow. There's like arrows you can scroll through the character portraits. Scroll through character portraits with arrow buttons depending on which portrait is shown. A description, a picture of the ship and a description of its capabilities will be listed. Win condition. Defeat the final boss. Lose condition. Let's see. What should there be? Maybe like 3 lives. Wowing yourself mid-sentence. No, I was wowing the music, not myself. You seen that done with shmups too, though? I think it's fine to gray out non-selected ships. I just want to have more detail. I just want to have more text details. So I don't think there would be, you know, room otherwise. Hello, David and Optimal. Ocean Waves is considered the worst Ghibli movie so far. I've never even heard of that. You were unhappy until the last scene. I don't really like Ponyo personally. Got any ship names on the top of your head? No, I haven't thought of any of that yet. Or the ship designs. So I'm gonna have to really think about that. Maybe I'll ask the girls what kind of stuff they would like. Hi Optimal and Failord. Lose condition, let's say get hit 3 times, lose a life, lose 3 lives, game over. I'm not sure how difficult the level is going to be. I might change this if the level is less difficult, you know. Is it because Ponyo morphs? I don't know. I wasn't really caught enamored by it. Great idea, yeah, because then maybe people will want it named after their like you know, their fan name or whatever. It doesn't really fit, but in my head I saw characters select as all retro girlies in their own unique game cases on a shelf. Wait, that is so cute. Yeah, I don't know if that fits with the specific you know, style of game. I do love that idea though. I may say the frowning baby and decide she hated Ponyo. No, it didn't capture me, you know. Oh yeah, what's your idea? Kyle? Angel and Tess is also a shmup with really distinct Geiger-esque art style. I don't think I'm going for Geiger-esque. I don't think so. Remember, it's Uchu Defense Idol S. It's an idol, it's idols, you know. I'm not gonna do anything too gritty. Ponyo's a silly adventure, this is crappy drama. What's wrong with drama? You should increment win conditions, lives, and damage off of base 8 since you have 8 lives. Maybe points can go up by 8 every time you defeat an enemy. Although I'm not so sure that I'm even gonna have points, but I guess I feel like I have to because it's, you know, it's a shmup. So the HUD elements will be, let's see, lives, let's see here. I'll have a character portrait. That'll be cute. It can be the same one from the level select, I think. You know what's so weird is that every time YouTube switches to a new video, it takes like a minute to load, and it's just music. Don't know why this is happening. Character portrait, and then there should be ship health count. Ooh, I love this. Using my love as Gundam as the excuse to not watch Ghibli movies because Tomino dislikes Miyazaki. I think Miyazaki is kind of like, you know, generally regarded as like, I feel like he's kind of like a little bit of a jerk. One of those artistic guys who's like, you know, he's like a little bit pretentious, I think is like the general consensus. Even though I love Ghibli movies. Hi Ike and Memento what? The only thing I remember about Ponyo is how they did the whole "this actor you know from this" is an English dub VA. Oh yeah, they did that with a lot of early Ghibli movies. It's the new year using an ad blocker tactic. Frick. Miyazaki seems like a meowhole. That's what I've heard. You can find the time for it. You can make some really obscure condition that causes a buckle to spawn. That's worth a lot of points. Do random thing for it. Bonus points is very on brand for old shmups. That's a cute idea. Literally everyone in the anime industry loathes Miyazaki. Yeah. You're probably gonna go super ostentatious with the HUD. What does ostentatious mean? Hi, Inkling. I saw your crab enemy idea. I'm not putting crabs in this. Well, I guess I could for destroying the crabs, you know. Miyazaki has literally created a whole genre of animation storytelling. I think he's earned the right to be crotchety about stuff. Hey, I didn't make a value judgment. I just said that a lot of people think that about him. Oh, over the top. Yeah, mine's gonna be kind of over the top too, I think. It's gonna be very pretty. You know, it's gonna look very pretty. I hope you guys are doing good and feeling good today, by the way. I think I have to turn my AC back on. Yeah. Before I go do that. Nice day, nice. Okay, give me a sec. Feeling good. Kind of tired today. I'm a little bit tired too. I woke up later than I should though. Is the game actually gonna be a game? Synthetic Synapse, hello, what do you mean? Is it actually gonna be a game? It's gonna be a shmup. Just got home a bit tired from work. Oh, well, week's almost over. Somebody also created a whole genre, true, of storytelling, and he sharing retirement with Miyazaki. Sharing retirement, what does that mean? And also stories are original plus alpha ratio. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not gonna make it today, no. Is the game actually gonna be developed from this document? Is it just for fun? No, the game is gonna be developed. Yeah, how can the game be real if our eyes aren't real? This is from my game jam that is going on right now. So last year I did so too. I made a Picross game, and this year I'm going to make a game for my own game jam. Now we have to make anime cherrying that anime was a mistake. No, let's not do that. I don't feel that way. I'm gonna be making a single level shmup, yes. You got Becky Burrito and Frank if you game I really wanted. Oh, nice. Breakfast burrito. You already made good progress with your game. That's great. I have like barely started, if I'm being totally honest. So I might have to change the scope of mine a bit, but he came out of retirement just out of spite for Miyazaki retiring. He shouldn't have done that, to be honest, because Miyazaki never stays retired for long. I mean, be like the loopy was a bit. No, a game jam's quick games made in a set amount of time. Yeah. That's what a game jam game would be. So this is the kind of stuff. Like I said, I'm not gonna finish it today, but this is the kind of stuff I'm including in my game dev document. I actually have to pee. I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna do that before we get started on the rigging. But like I said, you guys, you can check out the template that I have pinned if you want to make your own game design document for help planning. And yeah, I'm gonna go pee and I'll be back and we'll get started rigging. Okay. Okay, thank you guys for waiting. Appreciate that. Tadaima Mia. I want to read what Gento said about their game. I've got most of the mechanic programming hurdles in mind done. Just one last big one to go. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you very much also to Lupus and Heart and Gento and Sneaky Alt and Gamer Gatsby and Hello Gamer Gatsby, and thank you Finite Set and Turbo and Lazim for the blue super chat while I was gone, and thanks Heart for the 31 months and for the Amigute, and thank you Gildrian for the 31 months and for the wave for me, because I gotta go pee. I'm full pee. I'm pee machine. Sorry, I need to not say pee so much. Hi TK. Alright, let's get going on rigging. So I have not really set up anything yet except for importing the like PSD, of course. So you guys are gonna kind of see it from the very start. I already peed, girl. T girl, yeah, T. So here is the finished Cassie. If you guys have not seen her yet, I fixed up some stuff about the hip shape. I thought the hips were a little bit boxy looking. Oh my god, why did I say boxy like that? My name is Boxy. I thought the hips were a little bit boxy looking, so I changed that a little bit. And this is pretty much it. Her name's not Boxy. Design Doctor Fun, you made a lot of them 20 years ago when you did the corporate thing. Oh, really? For games? Hi, my name is Bucket. Do not call her Boxy. Okay, so I have everything loaded in here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of some of these parameters I'm not going to be using. Think you always thought on projects to how game dev is mission creep. You'll randomly think of a neat thing to add and you're trying to mess it up and then waste time. Define your mission, and then you can add stuff if you have time, right? So I'm going to get rid of I smile because there's not going to be an I smile parameter. I'm getting rid of brow angle because I'm only going to have brow form and brow X, and I'll get rid of I'm going to have brow Y, not brow X. And I'm getting rid of cheek. And I'm going to get rid of these 3 hair physics parameters because I'm going to just do my own. Then I'm going to make a new folder for physics. And she doesn't have any toggles, but if she did, I would make a new folder for toggles as well. So, I now have all of these... What is this? Where? What is it? Oh, this was a sneaker prototype that I had that I got rid of. Is this Mega Man? It does sound like it, doesn't it? It says crit football. Crit football. It must be a remix, yeah. Might be a tiny bit loud. Oh, that's okay, yeah. The volume varies, so I can turn it down a bit. Lupus, thank you so much for the 19 months. 19 months of being a Cassie fan. It's fun being a Blupo. What the heck? She just not even debuted yet. She can't even move yet. Thank you, Lupus, for the 19 months. Okay, so I'm going to select all of my textures, and I'm going to... I need to make meshes for them so that they can move properly, you know. Well, that one's real low. So I'm going to just make everything a standard mesh, and then I might need to... I might need to change them. Hopefully not. Now, with the pixel style, meshes, sometimes what can happen is a little edge of the pixel will get cut off. Well, this is like totally separate from what I thought would happen, so you can go in and edit them. And fix that sort of thing. I'm not gonna bother fixing this one because I'm just going to reflect the other pigtail anyway. A V-tweet, yeah, V-tweet. So, otherwise, I think it looks good. Sometimes the like corner or the side of a pixel will get cut off, but I don't think that has happened here. Oh, and by the way, you guys can see all the pieces it's separated into. We got the skirt, we got the leg, we got the shoe. We got the arms. See? There's no Amogus. That was just doing a meme. We got the pigtails. We got the shirt. We got the front of the bandana. There's all the pieces to the bandana too. We got this thingy and all the pieces to that. And the bangs are separate pieces. And you guys chill. She's drawn and chartered. And then the eyes are separate. So everything's all cut up. So, well, what's wrong? You guys don't want to see her all split up. Everything's all cut up. So she's all ready. So now that I have my meshes, I'm going to create the overall like body hierarchy stuff. So I'm gonna select everything except these fake shoes. I'm gonna delete that. The Amogus could have been her toggle. Why? She's a loopy girl. They're like 4 hidden Amogus in this design that Amiya's expertly hidden. I mean, I'm sure, listen, people can find Amogus in everything, you know. I'm sort of jealous of Cassie's selection of Cassie loopy emotes in her chat. A little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna put everything in a deformer. Sorry, I had to take a note of my normal deformer hierarchy because I always forget. Okay, I'm gonna put everything in a deformer and I'm gonna call this one Y physics. And then I'm gonna put that deformer in a deformer and I'm gonna call it body Y. And then I'm gonna put that deformer in a deformer and I'm gonna call that physics. And then I'm gonna put that deformer in a deformer and I'm gonna call it body Z. So we have these different ones. They're way too large. So I need to change them. Gotta pour Amogus to Cassie Loopy. Someone's gotta do Doom first. Thighs and tummy at the top of the hierarchy. Sadly, that's not how it works. You don't understand the logic of deformer hierarchy. Basically, anything that's in the top deformer affects the deformers that are inside of it. Nice progress from the thumbnail. Oh, thanks. Yeah, the thumbnail image is where I left her off last stream. Does she have Amogus in her pupils? Kind of, I suppose. Body Z sounds like a cult following Japanese VN title. I guess. What about body Y? Okay, so here is... Oops. Here's body Y. I'm pressing Control and Shift. No, I want Control and Alt. Yeah. To make it smaller and keep it even all around. Same thing with this. Control and Alt. And then I can resize it. And the red thing underneath it shows the deformer that's inside of it, which is helpful. So you don't want to make it smaller than the deformer that's inside of it, obviously. Body Y is when you asked her to get older. Ask what you ask as you get older. Body Y! In Luffy Amogus, you kill the crewmates, turning them into stickers. Oh, that's cute. I would want to be turned into a sticker if I'm being totally honest. And then Y physics, and then blah 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 blah. This one's way too big. Body Z and Y rejected Pokemon titles. It's the NG. What do you mean NG? Like no good, or Newgrounds, And save frequently. I'm Control S-ing all the way, all along the way. So now I can make the entirety of her body move. So take a look. See that? Pretty cool, right? Always appreciate these how the sausage is made streams. Ami does it if she rejects CDI Ami. CDI Ami wouldn't be a very interesting one to rig, to be honest. So body Z, what body Z is kind of moving like in a diagonal fashion, like this, like leaning from side to side kind of thing. And then and then Z physics is going to be the same. Yeah, sorry, let me turn the music down. It's uneven depending on which song it is. Body Z is going to be pretty much the same as... Z physics is going to be pretty much the same as body Z. But it's going to be used for the physics parameter instead, which I will show you guys. Hi, CDI Link. I'm not going to make her belly jiggle. I'm para-wrapping her? I mean, sure. And then body Y is going to make her body go up and down. So, like, she's, like, kind of crouching and scrunching a little bit, you know? Like that. And then Y physics is going to be the same. but it's gonna be used for the physics parameter. A tragedy. Well, not everyone can have belly physics. Okay, that's for Ami. Hi, Mandy. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate... Oh, actually, you know what we should do first? Because it's, like, interesting and cool. Oh, Parappa the rapper, I see. Drop her height 30% so she's Ami size. No. She needs to be tall. She's not me. Cassie is thin. She's not thin. She just don't need the tummy physics, you know? Body-wise, Ami says every time she eats too much dairy. Yeah. I know what's gonna happen, though. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to deal with her mouth because it's cool to look at and we'll get to see it right away. And it's different than regular mouth rigging. So actually for the mouth, you can see over here in my deformer hierarchy and in the parts list that I have 9 different mouth images. So if I turn them all on, they're all going to overlap and she's going to look crazy. So we have to make it so that these move with her. Siren, the artist of the current track, is Alexander Brandon, the composer of Unreal, Deus Ex, and other games. Oh! I was listening to the Deus Ex music stream yesterday. She'll request belly physics when she asks Ami for her 3rd costume. Just the process, yeah. You know, if she wants it, I'll give it to her, you know? When it's Ami eating dairy, the question is rhetorical. Yeah. I know what's gonna happen, so it's just me being it's more like why God, you know? We'd be working on the Z-axis so she can lean in a bit for hugs. She'll have a body Z-axis, yes. And there will be body X and a breathing one too. I'm just not doing that at this very second. I'm gonna work on her mouth first. So, for her mouth actually doesn't really need I actually probably should not have put warp deformers on her mouth, but I can take them off later if I need to. So I'm going to, for her mouth, I am going to select everything and I'm going to put 2 parameters on mouth form for each of them, and I'm going to put 2 parameters on mouth open. So the mouth form is like whether she's like smiling or frowning, and then the mouth open is whether her mouth is open or closed, of course. The Cassie fans, well, I'll call for belly physics. You gotta listen to the people. You know, it's kind of true that my Milky Mama did come to me and ask if I wanted belly physics because everyone kept asking her about it. Okay, so we're gonna work with mouth form first. So I'm gonna select everything that is 1. So I have mouth A1, B1, and C1. So I'm going to select all of those. And I'm going to edit this parameter. Or no, I'm going to... I'm going to click adjust over here. And you can see this parameter goes from -1 to 1. So the first key form is going to be at -1, and I'm going to put the next one at -0.33. Because I'm going to be splitting this in 3, because there's 3 different mouth forms. So I'm going to select all of the 2's. And then I'm going to adjust this. This is going to be -0.331. And then it's going to be 0.33. So now you can see it starts to change. And then I'm going to go to... Actually, I did this backwards. What I should be doing is starting with 3, because that's going to be at the bottom of the parameter. Hello, Conrail and Dancy. The Blue Bulls want it, and you guys gotta wait till their 3rd outfit. I'm afraid. So this should actually be -0.33. And then 2 would still be correct. That's going to be adjusted to -0.331. And then 0.33. And then the number 1s are all going to be... 0.331 and then 1. So now, the mouth form changes depending on which parameter, which key form. So we're gonna do the same thing for mouth open. We're gonna select everywhere where the mouth is closed, which is A. And we're going to adjust those key forms to 0. This is gonna stay at 0, and then this one is gonna be 0.33. And then all the B's, it's gonna be 0.331, and then 0.66. And then all the C's is gonna be 0.661 and then 1. So now if we connect these, we can see all the different mouth forms that she can take. And I think we should be able to test it in the physics window. So this is how she's gonna look when she talks. Suddenly feeling like your dentist checking out Cassie while music plays in the room. What crazy music would this be for a dentist? She has Irish teeth? What does that mean? Does she only have 3 teeth? She only has... I mean, it's pixel art. They're not gonna... The teeth are not gonna be separated. Not the bees! Alright, let's go into the physics settings. And we should be able to see the mouth move. Now, the lip syncing obviously is set up for, you know, myself. And my model, it's not set up for her. But you can start to see kind of an idea of what it's gonna look like when she, because it's connected to VTube Studio, right? So this will be an idea of what it's gonna look like when she talks. Hi, my name is Cassie. What should she sound like? She's not smiling by default because I don't have that set up on my model. But we can change it and make it so that's the case. Oh, my name's Cassie Olupi. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. The thickest Irish accent you got. Thank you so much for coming to my stream. The Scottish moves are different. Like debut Ami. More Irish like a bog witch. Oh, my name's Cassie. Do you have a reference for which mouth forms to make for a model? I usually just wing it depending on the basic mouth shape. But the basic forms I actually got from I posted it on Twitter before. I followed a tutorial by someone. I forget what they're called, but I can find it. The first Irish-Japanese VTuber. Shrek? She pretends an Irish accent for the first 6 months she streams, but gradually drops. You ever seen Father Ted? I don't know what that is. I can find the live 2D person that I got the mouth forms from initially. They have like a tutorial on their channel. I think it's this person. Yeah, Blubber Muffins. Blubber Muffins is where I got this pixel art mouth animating technique from. Valley Girl could be good. I'm Cassie. Cassie is missing an eyebrow, yeah, because I'm going to duplicate and reflect it, so I'm not rigging the same exact thing twice. Sounded more like Stoic from How to Train Your Dragons than Shrek to me. Is she Irish? Alright, let's get off of these physics settings for now because we are going to work on her eyes next. So her eyes are another similar thing. Since I want them to work independently, I'm actually going to get rid of the other eye from the mesh. And then I'm just going to reflect it. If that's how it's done, is that why it's hard to wink? It's not hard to wink. For pixel models, I usually have the blinking parameters connected because otherwise it can start to look kind of weird because it's not as granular as a transition from eye open to eye blinking as regular life 2D is, because it's frame based. So it's really obvious when one eye is a little bit open more than the other. So I usually have them linked, and that's why it's hard to wink. But you can take that off, and then she'll be able to wink. Actually, my visible teeth look good on her. I think those anime arts doesn't have the teeth for some reason. For example, you. Yeah, I don't. A lot of VTuber models don't, but she lost her eyebrow. Okay, so for the eyes as well, I also have to change these to have take away the other eye on these ones too. I do have teeth. I have top teeth, but I don't have bottom teeth. I have fangies. Okay. So this is what the eyes look like. So similar to how we handle the mouth, we need to make her eyes open and close. So I'm going to again select all of the eye ones. And I'm going to attach those to IL open. And I'm going to give them each 2 keyforms. So eyes 1, which is where her... or I'll start with eyes 4, which is where her eyes are all the way closed. I'm going to adjust this to... so it's 4. I have to do some math for this. I think it's gonna be 0.25. No, wait. 550, 75. I think so. Okay, I think it's gonna be 0.25. I think. And then 3, I'm gonna put at 0.2251, and then this will be at 0.50. I think this is correct. It is, except I did... No, wait, that's right, that's right. And then 2, I'm going to put at 0.501 and then 0.75. So I can't really see my keyboard. And then this one... Yeah, is this music awesome? This one... Yeah, I don't like mathing, especially when it comes to decimals. It's going to be 0.751 and 1.0. I'm used to have her fangs always down on the 1.0 rigging. It was cute. It was, but I like DIY'd that, so it didn't look so great. So now she can blink her eyes. But we still have the problem of when she blinks, you can see the whites of her eyes still behind. So, I'm gonna save so I don't lose any progress if it crashes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the eye whites. And first of all, I will get rid of this. What are the numbers in the coordinates measuring? So this scale here is the parameters. So this is how far along the kind of the parameter on this one is from 0 to 1. So you have to plot basically every movement on the line from 0 to 1. So this one is at 0.75, right? Which means that if your eye is 0.75% closed, it's going to change to this parameter, and so on and so forth. So this is connected to the face tracking. So that's why if you go in the edit parameter and you look at this, it says param IL open. Well, in VTube Studio, your param IL open is connected to your eye tracking. This program can be weaponized to teach Ami math. No, there's very little math needed. This almost feels like Nightcore, you think so? But there's no high-pitched vocals. Okay, so what we have to do now is the iris. Right now, you can move it all over the place. Same with the eye highlight. So I'm going to take the iris and the highlights, and I'm going to put them in... Oh, I need to change the highlight as well. Get rid of the one on the other eye. So I'm going to put them in one warp deformer, and I'm going to call it IL. Yeah, it's really scary in the editing process until until it's done, basically, until you reflect everything. And I want it so that the highlights should only be showing up over the iris. So I always mess this up, but I'm gonna do my best. So I'm gonna go click on my iris, and I'm gonna select the mesh ID, and I'm gonna copy that. Then I'm gonna go to highlights, and I'm gonna go to the clipping ID, and I'm gonna paste it there. So now the highlights you can't really see, but it's only going to be showing over the iris. Now I need to do the same thing for the iris so that it only shows over the eye whites. So I'm going to select Art Mesh 9, and then I'm going to go to the eye white. And I'm going to paste Art Mesh 9 there. And, oops. And then... this should... no, I goofed it. It's the other way around. So I need to copy the eye white Art Mesh ID. It's just called white, apparently. And then I need to make that the clipping ID for the iris. So now, there we go. So now, when her eye moves, it's only going to be contained to the white part of her eye. But whenever I move it, I'm going to move it as a group like this. Actually, the highlight should also have the eye white as the... there we go. So now it won't overlap. Doesn't she look crazy? Leave her alone. No, I'm fixing her. So, I have this eye white mesh, which I'm going to need to change a lot based on how open or closed the eye is. So I need to basically adjust this entire mesh, and it's very freaking hard to see right now. How am I gonna make this easier to see? I don't know if there's a way to change the like how opaque it shows. It's just really hard to see because it's white, but I'm just gonna do my best. So because it's gonna be changing in pixel increments, I need to draw the mesh as if it were you know, pixel by pixel. So this is the only part on a pixel model you really have to do this. Because this is the only part that you're going to need to be moving like pixel by pixel in this way. So I'm gonna first separate all the pixels horizontally. And then... increments. I think it goes out here, actually. Okay. And this should be good, but I'm just gonna go ahead and connect some of these down. Specifically, the ones on the outside corners, I might have to adjust a little bit more. This is very quick and dirty meshing. It doesn't really matter so much if it's like perfect squares or anything. Bam, 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 bam. And I'll do a couple more on the outside here. I don't know if any of this is making sense to you guys, so sorry if it's not or if it's boring. I just really wanted to show the process at least once, so you guys can get an idea of what I do when I make these, because I think it's kind of interesting. And it's a lot of work, so... okay, so that'll be it for this mesh. So now, I want to make the eye white smaller, basically, when the eye is closing, so it doesn't show behind. Mostly making sense? Okay, good. So, I'm going to make some marks along this, and they're going to end up matching completely to the ones I made before for the eyelid. So, I'm going to adjust these. This is going to be 0.251. This is going to be 0.501. You done this in Blender for Newgrounds contest? It is really... oh, is it? Hi, Dixie! I didn't know how similar it is to rigging in Blender because I've never tried extensively. It's going to be 0.751 and then 1.0. So now it's matched the exact same parameters as the eye open, the eyelid is. You're just sketching along, so being kind of quiet, that's okay. But it's not boring. This is your specialty. Okay, cool. It's cool. Nice. I appreciate you explaining all this. Yeah, I think, you know, you probably need to know a little bit of knowledge about, like, 2D to understand, but I think it's interesting nonetheless. I appreciate all the detail you get into. Thank you. Okay, so now I'm going to go... So here's a hint about these. If you find that you're having trouble landing right on your keyforms, if you right click and drag, it'll take you down exactly to the keyform. You know knowledge. I like hearing you talk. Okay. As long as that's comfy for you guys. You have to draw it twice, basically. Man, I hope there's a better way buried in there. Yes, I'm going to copy this eye and put it on this side. The only thing I have to do is change the art mesh so that the iris is the correct iris. Usually, though, you don't even need to do that because usually your iris are the same color. So, I'm going to take these down and make it so that none of this is showing. So you see, this is why I had to make some of these pixels on the outside more granular, so that I can adjust them like this. I have to do it for this one too, actually. So now it matches here. And then this one needs to be the same. It's not right now, so I'm going to Control-Shift-C to copy this keyform, and I'm going to paste it on the next keyform. So it's the... Oh, I only have the one thing highlighted. Control-Shift-C. Control-Shift-V. And that'll make it the same. And I'll Control-Shift-V here as well, just so I have my progress saved from what I've already done, kind of thing. And we're just gonna pull everything away so that it is not visible outside of the eyelid. And then again, gonna copy, Control-Shift-C and Control-Shift-V to the next parameter. And then on the final one, there's going to be no eye there at all. So I'm actually going to remove the eye white keyform, and I'm going to remove the iris and highlight keyform. Oh yeah, I have to make an highlight and iris keyform for this purpose as well. So, bam, 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 bam. And now I gotta adjust this to the same exact same parameters. 0.2251. 0.501. Oh, that's wrong. 0.501. And then 0.751. You have to do it the hard way or it won't be pixel perfect. Exactly. So if I want this like nice frame-based animation, this is how it has to be. So now I can remove this here. And that should be good. 0.501. Yeah, that is the smallest increment you can go to is the thousandth point, the 100th point. Looks tedious to make a girl blink. It's not as hard as regular live 2D rigging. Hi, Papita. 0.501. Okay, so now she's able to blink. In one eye, at least. Yay! So now what we can do is we can make it so that she can look side to side. And that is very easy, so we're going to do that next. So eyeball X. X is, you know, side to side, and then Y is up and down. So let's give her 3 parameters for eyeball X so she can look to the left. So I'm going to drag this all the way to the left and make her look to the left. And I'm going to drag this all the way to the right, and she's going to be able to look to the right. And I just noticed that this art mesh is a little bit messed up, so I need to change it so that it has the actual proper boundary so that it's not going to show skin underneath. You can just adjust it really easily like that. There we go. Oh, up here too. When you blink, your eyelid closes fast and opens slow. It's a muscle that flexes and relaxes. Neat. We can't do that here. We can't do that in Live 2D. Unless we enact physics, but you know, it's a pixel model, so we're not getting that crazy with it. So now she can look side to side, and we also want to make her look up and down. Don't blush, yo. So we're going to give 3 keyforms on eyeball Y, and then we are going to make her look down, and then we're going to make her look up. By the way, I'm pressing shift to just make sure that I'm only moving it up and down and left and right. because that will just move it along the same axis. She's been staring at you guys. She's not even alive yet. She doesn't even have a brain in her head yet. It's my brain, so it's still so far. I'm not blushing. So now, when we link these, she should be able to look all around, except it looks kind of funny, as you can see. So to fix this, we have to go into this hamburger menu here, and we're going to click Synthesize Corners. And just leave everything as selected. So now, she will be able to look around properly! Yay! Can you make the animation try to catch up to the targeted point with the speed cap, like aiming the cannon in the halo? I have no idea what the halo tank is. Yeah, head empty, only on me. You can make it like with physics so that it's like a little bit slower. You can change that. And you can change the smoothing in VTube Studio. I think hamburger menu is an actual term. So now, she can look all around like I do. You see it? So pretty cool looking. Now we could do this in a keyframe based way, the same as we do everything else, but I find that looks a little bit weird, so I don't really do that. Also, it's a little bit floaty because, again, it's taking the movements from my actual model that I'm using right now. So it's a little bit sensitive, but it won't be this sensitive once, it won't be this sensitive once, you know, she's actually in Live 2D Editor, or in VTube Studio. Look! Hamburger menu is real, I thought so. Don't block her. Real crack-tro check? Oh, that's what it's called. Cellular 7 crack-tro. So, this is what we got done so far. Why is there a mob with torches outside in our lab calling this the front to God? I don't know. I'm making a freaking Frankenstein's monster right now. Stop the blocking! So now I'm gonna start working on some physics. So, she can only wink right now. She only has one eye. So, I'm gonna get rid of these other bangs. I just had them there to not scare you guys too much. And I'm gonna get rid of this other twin tail. So, let's work on the physics of this. So, I'm going to select the bangs front art mesh. And I'm going to call this bangs physics. And then I gotta go down here to my physics folder. I like doing hair physics and clothing physics. I like it all. It's very easy and it looks really cool when you do it. So this we're not gonna get to see, by the way, in the physics thing when I move. I don't think the physics for her hair are gonna work because it's gonna be called a different parameter than it's called on my model. But there's still a way I can show you guys. So just hang in there and I will show you. So let's call this bangs physics. Foxwell dancing to the beat. Her eye looks like toads right now. I'm gonna fix it later. So I'm assigning the bangs physics 3 parameters. The middle one is gonna be its default state. I'm just gonna make sure, yeah, okay. 0 is the default. And then I'm gonna move it to this side, and I'm gonna change the warp division of my warp deformer so that there's more divisions. And that way, when I adjust things, it'll be a little bit smoother looking. And what I like to do sometimes for hair is I like to wrong hotkey. I like to use the temporary path tool. And then you can kind of make the physics go this way. Sometimes it doesn't work, but I like to try it because it's really easy if it does work. And then you can use this to kind of move your hair along. Now, something you can also do is you can also make it so that you don't affect this top part, because this top part I don't really want to move, right? So if I use this brush, wait, no, not that brush. If I use this brush, I can select all of these, and now only these parts of the mesh are gonna move when I adjust this. So you can see they're, oh god. This is my fault because I have to open the thing again anytime you make any kind of change. Now it should work. Yeah. So now it's not going to affect the top part. So now, the physics for her hair is going to move this way in one direction. She's feeling the summer heat. She's getting a little crazy. The physics in general add a lot of life, and it's something I never used to be good at that I'm like better at now that I'm very happy about. So you can make these kind of intense because you can adjust it a little bit to make it less intense when you know, when you're actually working on the physics. So there's that, and then we're gonna go to the other side, and I'm gonna use the I keep doing that temporary warp deformer here as well, and I'm going to just draw a line down and then use the Bezier to kind of adjust it. I don't want this one to go in too far because I don't want to, like, you know, if I go in too far, her like side of her head's gonna show. It's gonna look weird. So, let me go to a little bit more though. Ooh, what is this? Is this tracker music? I'm not playing this one. This is on someone's like YouTube music channel. It's not a video of a tracker. I'm sorry. If you love that band, I'm sorry. I don't think I can listen to it because copyright stuff. Alright. So now I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna go into modeling physics settings. And I have to set up the physics for her hair. So I'm going to add a group and I'm going to call it hair, I'll call it bangs. And the input preset, I'll just do head input, and then I'm going to do hair long as the physics model preset. Then I'm gonna go to output settings and I have to assign those physics that I just made to it. So I'm gonna do that. And yum 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 yum. What else do I need to do? So I don't want to have the hair move with her body, so I'm going to get rid of the body input because I only want to have it move when her head moves, kind of thing. I'm gonna add head angle Y to it though, so when her head moves up and down, it'll move. Okay. It's like there's two Amis talking on. I know, it's a little bit weird, isn't it? No, it's music made on a tracker. That sounded too good to be tracker. Yeah, I was immediately suspicious. So, I need to go into my preview, shoot. I need to go in my, cursor tracking settings and make it so that it's tracking, angle Z. Okay. So right now the scale is very low, so it's like not moving at all. So I'm gonna increase output, and it's gonna automatically change the scale to something much higher. And now, when I move the cursor around, it behaves as if it's moving her head around. But it's not doing that. Why is it not doing that? Oh, because... Okay, so it is working. Because it's attached to my head. Right, okay. It's attached to my head movement. So you guys can see when I move my head around. That's what makes the hair move. Now, the scale is up way too high. I'm going to put it to like 30 or something. So now it's a lot more natural movement. You know. See what I mean? So this is our bang physics. Now we can do the really long ponytail. Now I might adjust these as I go, you know. So for this really long ponytail, there's a different method we can actually use. Hi, Exalt! Yeah, you see what I mean? So there's a different method we can actually use for this, and it's called skinning. So I'm not sure if I want to use that or if I want to just do it like normal. I'm very new to skinning. I guess I can try it. So to do skinning, I have to put multiple rotation deformers on this. So let's see. Let's say I want it to be in 3 different kind of parts. So I'll put my rotation deformers here. And now I select all those deformers and the mesh, and I'm going to go to skinning, and I'm going to say generate. I'm going to do skinning, and then I'm going to generate parameters for rotation deformer. Actually, no, I don't need to do that. Actually, yes, I do. Hold on. I'm new to this. I'm sorry. Skinning, generate parameter rotation former, Y physics rotation. And then this will have all the different things in it. So once I move this one, it's going to behave like this. When I move this, it's going to behave like this. And then when I move this, it's going to behave like this. So now basically there's 3 kind of ways in which your hair can move, and it just makes it look a lot more dynamic. Every new term sounds more deranged. I know. I think they're changing some of them as updates happen too. What is skinning? So basically skinning, it automatically like breaks the mesh into a couple different pieces. So these are glued together right now, so you can't see, but if I go into edit, I think you can see. Oh no, these ones I can't edit. You can see the mesh here though. You see it's like only like a specific piece. So even though I drew this as one piece, it's going to be separated as if it were 3 in live, and you can do that in Live 2D automatically. Yeah, you might have to watch it back. I'm giving a lot of info. So if I go into physics settings and I add a pigtail deformer or pigtail physics, and I say I want the input to be the head input again, which I'm going to adjust, but then I'm going to go to hair triple pendulum because I have 3 pieces. So now under the output I can make it the 3 different thingies. So now they're going to move kind of independently one after the other. I'm going to increase the output so they move more. Now it was crazy because my head is not moving right now, right? Because I don't have the angle set up. But this is essentially kind of what the physics will look like. Now I'm going to bring these all down a bit. Let's do 30, 30, and 30. Got a life of its own. It looks crazy, right? Because my head's not moving. But once my head moves, it'll look awesome. And really cool. So, let's save that. And then let's add my angle to my head, because it's about time I do that. I'm going to take all of the elements that I want to move when I turn my head like this on the Z-axis. And I'm going to make sure those are all selected, and I'm going to put those in one warp deformer. So I want the head, the mouth, the nose, the ears, the eyes. Where are the eyes? I-L. I want the eyebrows as well. The eye whites. I want the hair. I think all these ones got unselected. Frick. I want the... That is still selected. I want this. I think that's everything. Oh wait, I need the bangs. I want the bangs. So now everything should be all together. So I'm gonna try and put these all in a warp deformer and hopefully it works. Head, angle. Or not warp deformer, a rotation. Well, I'll put them in a warp deformer first. Head angle. Create. Okay, worked. So now the head all moves together. She's alive! So now I'm going to put a rotation deformer on the head angle. So now her head's going to be able to rotate. Now the head rotation angle is angle Z, so I'm going to assign the 3 keys to that. I'm going to drag it all the way to the left, and I'm going to make her head move to the left. Let's say minus 20 degrees. And then on the other side, I want it to be even, so I'm just going to type it in manually, 20. So it'll be 20 and minus 20. So now, she has her head angle movement. So now I can move my head with her. You see? This is Gore, my favorite character. No, it's not. And she's not your favorite. Shush. I'm gonna take out body Z, and I'm gonna take out body X, and I'm gonna add in angle Y for the ponytail. Bone snap sound effects? No, it's not that crazy. Unless you mean my bonitis, in which case, yes. And I'm gonna make the angle 100% so it's more effective, because it's looking a little stiff otherwise. I might have to add another rotation deformer for the angle of the ponytail. Because it's looking too stiff for me. So let's just do that now. Cute, right? Even just the tilt makes it way better. Winking with a demon doll eye. You guys are gonna give her a complex. Okay, so let's see here. So yeah, I have this rotation deformer for the pigtail, so I'm gonna say pigtail master. And have one above it. And I'm going to hold control as I move this so it doesn't change anything. But now it will. If I don't have control help. So, I think this will work. I think this works. Oh wait, I have to add the physics parameter for it. So I'm going to say pigtail angle. And then I'll have it like this. And then like this. This one I'll probably have to adjust a couple times, but I'm just gonna try it. And then I'm going to add pigtail angle and the input preset. I'm gonna leave blank because it's just gonna be the head like angle. And then I will just do hair long for this one. So I'm gonna add angle Z to the input. And it's gonna be angle instead of position X, and I'm gonna make this 100. And then I'm going to add pigtail angle here. And I'm going to increase the scale. So now, when I move my head, it's less stiff. This is way too intense though, so I'm gonna make it like 25 maybe. Yeah, it's a bit more natural. Maybe a bit more though. Let's try 50. There we go. See, I like that much better. So now it's not so stiff. It's kind of moving with her as her head moves. It's a little bit too bouncy though because the stuff underneath it is already bouncy. Hi Sprenny. Oh no, you're right. She's not alive to develop a complex. No, you're right. I forget what I have to change to do this though. It might be reaction time. I might need to make that slower. Yeah, I think so. No, maybe not. Shaking influence, maybe. The heck? This is scary. Do you usually match it to your own movement, or is there a bit of exaggeration? What do you mean with adjusting values? For physics? I mean, I have to do it to my own movement, right? That's all I have. So yeah, it's to my own movement. Okay, this looks much better. Yay! Okay. So now her pigtail has movement. Yay! And again, it still looks a little weird because I don't have the head up and down. So when I move my head up and down, it looks like the ponytail's moving, but it's like not because it shouldn't be because she doesn't have like head movement yet, but she will. What else needs physics? This little tail on the belt. When you tilt your head, you try to make that her head moves the same as yours. It's connected to my VTube Studio, so it automatically does that. Is this Deus Ex? It's called Future Crew When the Heavens Fall. It's cool. Yeah, everything looks good when it's all together. Yeah, it's kind of cool, right? So I'll call this belt tail. It does sound like Deus Ex. Future Crew is an amazing group. You know so much about all these groups. So I'm gonna add a new one called belt tail physics. I'll add 3 parameters. And then I'm just going to adjust it so that when she moves to one side, it waves a little bit. And then when she moves to the other side, it waves a little bit the other way. I'm gonna use my... frick. I'm gonna use my temporary warp deformer for this too. Because it's easy. Conspiracy fact. Did you know that peanut butter is actually made of squirrels, and that's why there's a squirrel in the Skippy jar? The speaking is like spooky though. That's not Dino, but it's true. Okay, so this one I'm going to attach to the body angle. So let's do belt tail. That's grim. I'm sorry. You guys told me it's a conspiracy. It doesn't. It's not true. It's not true. Oh well, it's still good. Yeah, delicious. And there's lots of squirrels out there, right? Body input. I'm going to say hair long. I'll just use that. Even though it's not hair, it doesn't matter. It still kind of moves like hair, right? Telltale physics and increase output. And now this will move when she moves her body. But again, I don't want it to move that much, so let's bring it down to like 30. Yeah. Is it worth it? Is it really worth it? Little peanut. Hi, Matsu. I want your opinion as a veteran VTuber. Oh, sure. Sure. Let's do the zipper pull next, because I always like making those move. This one will do with a rotation deformer. There's now a second episode of American Dad Ami must watch after this week. First Ollie North Gold and now the Illuminati. Wait, did I steal that from... I might have seen that, actually. Yeah, you love the taste of squirrels. Do you think making a model art combined has reached the scale of $1 billion industry? It's hard to say. I don't know, because a lot of people undercharge for this sort of thing. So I don't know about $1 billion. And then a lot of like VTuber companies will kind of try and lowball people too, or get like special rates, I feel like. But so it's hard to say. Probably not, I would say. Just above 1 billion. I don't know. I truly honestly don't know. I'm doubtful it's reached that high. There's enough widespread traction in businesses investing into it. Yeah, and I know a lot of the bigger companies, I don't even think they were using... well, they use Live 2D, I think. Just not VTube Studio, I guess. So maybe that's wrong. But still. Do you think you could train squirrels to collect nuts for us? I think you just take the nuts. They get too much like bees. You know, if there are 100,000 VTubers and each VTuber would have to cost 10,000 to reach 1 billion, true. But I think there's more than 100,000 VTubers and... but yeah, they definitely don't cost anywhere near 10,000. Stuff like we have a Gen 5 girls give us a discount and you can rig all of them. Yeah, or just some people want the opportunity to work with the company too, right? Where is this? Okay, here we go. So zipper physics. So I'm going to add... I'm just going to attach this to belt tail physics because I'm being lazy about it and they're going to move mostly in the same way. It sounds like Sonic. Don't steal the nuts from the squirrels, they worked hard for those. No, you're right. It's gonna be another B-movie situation. I feel bad for saying that. Everyone licenses Live 2D Cubism, but the big timers write their own apps. No, they still use Live 2D Cubism. They just don't use VTube Studio, I believe is the thing. The two biggest companies use their own in-house Live 2D software. Yeah, it's the tracking software that's different. They're huge names, but I wouldn't say the entire art rigging market is huge, mostly a lot of good ones and very specific, excellent ones. Yeah, more people are learning every day though. But yeah, there are some companies who are like highly sought after and will be very expensive. It's still 2,000 per VTuber if there are 500 million VTubers. I kind of doubt it. But some are really expensive. But yeah, I don't think quite 1 billion. Definitely a million. Definitely a million. Alright, so the zipper is gonna move like this and then like this when the body moves. So since that's attached to the same parameter, this should already work. Yeah, look! Look at the zipper pull go! Yay! Cute! And we can make the paper move in the same way! By the way, I made it so maybe we can do an animation for the paper coming out, but I don't know how that's gonna work, to be honest. I really don't know how that would work. But it'll be possible. So let's make it stick out all the way and let's do some physics for it. And I don't have it on the same parameter. Hi, Yin. I would love that too. I just don't know what's gonna happen when it comes out, you know? Like, will it just like fade out and disappear and then a new one will come out? I think that would be cute. It should go bleh. Yeah, it could just fade away. Press a button, paper's printed. Yeah, I can definitely do that. It does feel kind of mandatory. I just have to really rack my brain about how to do it, but I'm pretty sure I can do it. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to change this warp deformer a little bit. Since this thing's at an angle. I'm gonna make the warp deformer more at an angle also. Is it possible to randomize images on the stickers? I could have it maybe cycle through them, but not randomize. But I'm just gonna keep it blank, I think. Okay, so I'll attach this to Belt Tail as well, since they're all in kind of the same area. They're gonna move pretty similarly, and also I'm lazy. Okay. Can't you spawn things that separate sticker just fall to the ground? You could, I guess, but I don't know if you can do that so that it like stacks forever, right? Paper printing? You can do it. I can definitely do the printing animation. I just gotta really think about it. New actual VTuber? No, not an actual VTuber. This is just for fun. Hello, Fiery Wind. This is my Cassie loopy VTuber model. Okay, so now the sticker paper will kind of move along as well. Yeah. I might have to turn this off though if I might have to remove this if we do the printing animation, but I will leave it like this for now. Okay, do I need physics for anything else? Oh, the ahoge! Okay, so for ahoge, we're also gonna use a rotation deformer. And I'm going to place this at the base of the ahoge. And I'm going to create a new parameter called ahoge physics. So that we can have a bouncy... I gotta move where this is slightly. We can have a bouncy... ahoge. The ahoge warp deformer placement or rotation deformer placement always is difficult for me. You gotta test it out a couple times. Guess it has to be like this, huh? Yeah, that works. Keep checking for the spider legs. She's not a spider. She's just a human, actually. As a piece of lore, when Cassie gets nervous, she starts printing a lot. Yeah, just like me when I web myself. If it doesn't have physics, is it really an ahoge? Yeah, great question. Probably a bit too much work, but emotive ahoge would be fun. Oh, what do you mean? How would that work? Like it gets like perked up when she's happy. I don't think I have it cut up in enough layers to do that, sadly. I webbed myself. You know what would be cute? A dedicated animation where she winks and a pulsing blue pink heart beams at the viewer. Oh my god! It'd be so hard! The loopy beam. I guess it's possible. Lots of things are possible, guys. They're just difficult. Okay, ahoge. Head input, and we'll do hair short. It would be really, really hard. It would be hard, but it's not impossible. Custom animations that like loop once are just kind of hard in general, to be honest. But if a client wanted it, you know, I could do it. Okay, ahoge physics, and then I need to get rid of her body movement on this because it doesn't make sense to have the ahoge move when just her body moves, and then we're gonna add an angle Y. Actually, we don't really need angle Y. Increase output. Yes. Now. Wow! Okay, that's way too bouncy. I need to make this longer duration. That's better. That's better. We can get some kind of loopy beam up in this house. Maybe it's a VTube Studio asset. I can definitely make a loopy beam animation that is a VTube Studio item. It's that time where Ami tries to make a web to hurt myself a thing that's not weird. It's not weird! It's like, you know, you're so excited. I can't even finish saying it. It is weird. That means it must be weird. Alright, ahoge physics are done. So her hair physics are all done now. I could do a little one for the handkerchief. I should probably do one for the shirt too. She's so excited now she can't take off her pants. I can't. Never. I stitch. They're webbed to me. Let's call this bandana. Bandana. Physics. Okay, not as much time has passed as I thought. I'm happy. I'm making lots of progress. Bandana. Bandana. Physics. What happened to the ripped pajamas? Oh, I still have them. I think I'm gonna make them into a tiny pair of pajamas for Ami plushie. I think that would be cute. Just gonna give this like the tiniest bit of movement. It's gonna look so weird though. I don't really know how to do this and make it not look kind of crazy. So let's just give it a very small amount of movement, I think. Because it's attached to the part in the back. So, well, let's have more warp divisions first, because that always helps. That's a cute idea, yeah. So cute, yeah. It's a way to, you know, for me to still keep them, because they're cute. They got cupcakes all over them. She's a real cocoon, that one. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Except spiders don't go in cocoons. There we go, that's way better. Oops. Change this down a little bit. Cassie's design is very cute. The artist did an amazing job creating her. Do you think the artist is cute and lovely too? I think a little bit. Maybe a little bit. It's me! I'm the artist! Alright, let's see how this looks. Maybe a lot, maybe a little lot. Bandana. Body input preset. We're gonna do hair long. And I'm gonna put the bandana. Increase. 2. So now I'll change this to like 15 because I want it to be pretty subtle. I'm not even sure if I'll keep it, but we'll keep it for now, you know? And I have these ties separated as well, so we might as well do the same thing. Bandana tie 1. Gotchas. It's chores day, mother meowers. So let's see how this movement looks. That'll work. I'll attach this to bandana physics as well. Bam. Bam. And we can do the same for the tie in the back. Tie physics. 2. This music's sick! But like sick in like a cool way, not sick like ill. Well, no, it is ill. There is no escape. What? What do you mean? From what? You're scaring me. There is no escape. I want your brain. Are you just scared of Cassie right now? Oh, from the choose. Do you want to escape? What the heck? Not isn't sick though. Wait, yes, it isn't sick. Here's to staying healthy, y'all. I mean, if you want to escape, you can go ahead and escape, you know. Just be like, that doesn't apply to me. Now the ties move a little bit. Alright. So let's do some movement for the shirt. Today's Tuesday, Mother Meower, and I added there. Today's Tuesday, there is no escape. Oh, I see what you're saying. Shirt physics. And I'll add some more warp divisions and some more Bezier divisions. And I'm gonna get a little bit complex with these ones. So This actually should be called shirt physics Y. And then inside, I'm going to do one that's called shirt physics X. Opposing shoulder tilt could be a cheeky little element. Oh, I don't know what you mean. You're immune to cooties? I don't have cooties. Her shirt is so cute, right? The little... So the floating up hearts are like based on the design of like the loopy box. I thought that was a really cute idea. And the bandana turned out really cute too. The loopy logo, I made it like as small as you possibly could. Sometimes people lean left and their left shoulder will right. Oh, I might be able to. It's not exactly cut up for that, but I think it could be possible. Would I wear a similar outfit? Maybe not the belly top, the tummy top, but the other stuff maybe. Skirt, I would probably want a little bit longer. Shirt physics X. Okay. So now I need to add shirt physics Y1. I need shirt physics Y2. I need shirt physics X. Alright. So for X, it's just going to kind of move side to side a little bit. So I'll just do a little bit of... Actually, I'm going to use the... There's this brush tool you can use to move meshes as well. So I'm going to use that. It's a little bit quicker and a little bit more art-like. But it can be easy to overdo things, so you gotta be a little careful. Okay, now since this is gonna be the same from side to side, I'm just going to click on the hamburger menu and I'm going to motion mirroring, I think it's called now. I think they changed what it's called. Yes? Okay, yes. Subtle shading on Cassie's belly button, truly an artist touch. I don't want to wear a tummy top, I don't want to show my tummy. So now I'm going to do the Y physics. So for Y1, how does this work? Again, I don't remember. I think for Y1 it's gonna go in a little bit. Okay, Muffiny. I had a muffin today! And then Y on the other side is gonna go out. Soften style. Like that, and then for Y2, it's going to go down. And then up. It was chocolate chip. I'm using free buckles. We'll see the defensive tummy and immediately poke it and squish it. I just don't want to show my own tummy to the whole world. Okay. So I'm gonna connect these two parameters and I'm gonna synthesize corners. And I don't have the presets on this PC, so I'm gonna have to do some trial and error, I think, but the shirt's gonna kind of move like this. Okay. What's the chalk day plan? Oh, maybe ramen? I haven't had ramen in a bit. Okay, so now this will be shirt Y, and then body input, and then I need a double pendulum. Ramen could be great. I don't know what I want for a snack though. Maybe chippy? It's Friday tomorrow. I'm so excited. Okay, so now I need to select shirt physics Y1 and Y2. And I need to increase the output. And we have some crazy looking shirt physics that look really crazy because they're way too high. So let's change this to like 20. And also there's no body movement yet, so it looks insane. And these will both need to be at position instead of one of them being at angle. Let me get like 60-40. Actually, I don't think I want body X at all. I think I want body Y. That way. Yeah. Okay. Ramen and chips is a lot of salt, isn't it? True, that is a lot of salt. I probably won't be in the mood for like more salt if I have ramen. So I'll probably want something sweet. Tummy love. I love your guys' tummies. Wait, is that weird to say? It's weird coming from Cassie's mouth. Okay, now I need shirt X. If this were a longer shirt and more flowy, I would have an X1 and an X2. But since it's short, I just have X1. And then here long. So this one I'm going to have body Z. Oh, it's already there. Okay. Okay, perfect. And I'll have body Y. Actually, I think I want just bodies. I'll keep body X. And I'm going to add shirt physics X. Don't poke my tummy. I don't know. I don't know. Not weird? Okay. I'll eat a muffin for you. Sure, go for it. Have blueberry or lemon poppy seed. I haven't had a lemon poppy seed muffin in so long. Okay. So now her shirt's like flowy. I'll probably tone these down at some point once I add the body movement, which I think I'll do next, to be honest. But this is what she's looking like so far. Oh, banana nut is good. This song is so familiar. Could go for a cranberry macadamia nut. Ooh, I've never had such a thing. That sounds delightful. Alright, I haven't saved it a bit, so I'm gonna save. Okay. Before I lose everything. So now let's work on her body movement, which always is a little bit of trial and error for me, but I'll start with body Z, which is kind of gonna be her moving like side to side, you know, like leaning. Black raspberry. What is a black raspberry muffin? Cranberry is good. Cranberry is kind of like the one fruit I don't really mind in muffins. I guess banana I don't mind also, but... So let's freeze her feet, because I really don't want those to move. Because it's gonna look like they're kind of like sliding around if I do that. So now I'm going to create 3 parameters on body Z. And I'm going to attempt to make her move side to side. It's reminding me of a Morning Musume song, I think. Sugoi fever. What if you squish our tummy, since we always talk about that with the Amiya? What if I did? Like, what would you guys do? Are? Why isn't it moving? Oh, I have... Okay, this is the opposite of what I want to happen. I guess I want to do this then. Yeah. Sugoi fever, you love that. Are? Sugoi Weaver, are you talking about? Did we watch the demo this is from? Not that I remember. Jester, did we watch Jester? Bami squishes it back at least like once a week. Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. Squeeze! I don't have my buckle plushie in here to be able to squeeze it properly. So I'm going to try to use the temporary path deform tool for this, which is what I usually do. And I'm going to make her lean over. Wow. So I think this is looking pretty cute. And now all I have to do is motion mirroring. And the same thing will be on the other side. The one I was using was called Amiya 500 by Sanity. Do you guys remember if we watched that one? I gotta get a slotted 6-pack so Ami can't squeeze my belly, but I want to squeeze it. But I like that. So now she can lean from side to side. The feet are moving a little bit, but I could fix that. Wow, look, she's starting to move and it's starting to look normal. Yay! But there's no physics to the movement, so it's just kind of like very stiff. But I'm gonna add physics next. Yes, your belly. She's coming alive. Yeah! Good night, Indecisive. Okay. So now I'm going to go into Z physics, and I'm going to create a new physics parameter called body Z. Look at her go! Isn't it cute? I love it. I'm going to add more warp division and more Bezier division, but I want to make sure that there's one in the middle, so I want it to be always an even number. Good night, Indecisive. I don't remember if I said it. I'm sorry. Okay, now I'll attach the parameters to body Z, and I'm basically going to just do the exact same thing that I just did. But this is going to be used, instead of being attached to my movement, it's going to be attached to the physics parameter that I'm gonna make. But I want it to look mostly the same. That'll do, I think. Why do you keep putting blood mist on there? That's me masking out certain parts of the warp deformer so that they don't move, eh? Yeah. So right now her feet are moving a little bit. I will fix that. When I go and do like specific leg rigging stuff, eh? So how this works is that, so you can see it's kind of stiff when she moves back and forth, right? How this will work is that I'm going to add a body Z parameter, and I'll have it be long hair preset. And I'm going to add body Z here, make it 100% effective. And then I'm going to add body Z physics parameter in the output, and I'm going to increase output, and it's super crazy right now. But as you can see, it got much more bouncy, so let's take the scale down to like 10, so it's less insane. So now, instead of looking like super stiff, she's got a little bit of a kind of a little bit of a spring when she moves back and forth. Do you see what I mean? Like before it was just, oh, you move over and here, I'll show you. Before it was just you move to one side and then she stops, you know? But now you move to one side and she kind of does a little bit of a little bounce back. Looks more natural, right? She got the pool noodle spine for a second. Just a second there. Yeah, she's grooving to the BGM now. Yay! Pretty cute. So now we can do body Y as well. She whips her hair back and forth. Yeah, exactly. Who took her left pigtail? I did. I'm gonna give it back though. It's way better, right? Okay, now let's do body Y, which is a lot easier. I'm going to do temporary. Oh wait, I have to add it to. Have to add the parameters here. I'm going to do this with a temporary deformer as well, but I'm going to use a temporary warp deformer this time. And I'll give it 3 vertical thingies. And so I want it to make it so that it looks like she's kind of like squatting and squinching down a little bit. So I'm going to like make her a little bit kind of like shorter when it's at the one side of the parameter. So kind of like this. You can go even more crazy with it, to be honest. But hi, Fiero. I don't want it to be too crazy because then it just looks strange. Okay, I think that looks okay. And now for the other direction, we're gonna make her slightly taller. Bring her up like this. She's squanching. Boop, 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 boop. I always wonder how complex it would be to make a model move in a more natural way instead of bouncing around. I mean, you would just have less movement, but it's not always great to have less movement because people move in different ways and you can always make things move less after all is said and done, but you can't make things move more after all is said and done, right? So... okay! Cassie is correcting her posture. So we're gonna do the same thing for Y physics. So I'm gonna add a physics parameter, body Y. Oh, this track is really nice. Yeah, don't shrimp, guys. I'm shrimping a little bit, but I'm not too bad. This is not for me or for my VTuber friend, Mars. This is just a little fun test model that I'm doing. And hello, Mars. Squanch. Squanch. Back massage for the spider. I want another one. You're shrimping yourself today? Oh no. How come? Secret backup model in case the Twitter police get it. I mean, that could work. I don't know why I would need a new model though. Should I create a fake Twitter account for Cassie? She can just be a V-tweeter forever. Pre-debut. Tummy squish. Oh my goodness, why tummy squish? That's not gonna help my back, you stinkers. If someone approached saying they want to stream using this model, you're gonna do a lot of loopy and retro content, what would you do? I mean, if they're actually gonna do loopy content and they want to like adopt her, I mean, I guess that's the best possible scenario. So I might say yes, depending on who it is and their attitude and stuff. You know? They could be like, what if they're like super weird? Then even if they're gonna like, you know, do loopy stuff, I might not necessarily want that to represent me, you know what I mean? Alright, so there is the body Y physics! Make her a V-tweeter, wouldn't that be funny? That would be so much work though. See how many followers she can get. Okay, so now she has a little bit of up and down bounce too. So I need to add the up and down body physics. Body Y. You mentioned having it be a model people can use for loopy streams, but I guess that'd be hard to control. I mean, yeah, people can be... it would be hard to control. People can use it for whatever. Really, the intention is for people just to be able to, like, test it. So that if they want to, if they want to see how the models I make move, like for commissions, they can do that. Okay, so this will be body Y. And then... you would end up comparing her to you. What, her Twitter account? I could always just delete it, you know? I Her post can be printed on stickers, the V sticker. Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. I'd have to waste a lot of loopy stickers for that, though. Maybe I could Photoshop them. Body Y. And now... this should be 100%. Oh, it should be angle also. Now let's increase the output. Whoa! That's very bouncy. Let's bring it down to like 20. There we go. So now she can move all around. Isn't that cute? Basically, at this point, honestly, she is almost done. If I'm being perfectly honest with you guys. There's not that much more to go. Very cute. Yay! The Cassie Twitter is just non-stop posts complaining about the loopy... Oh, the shell. They're gonna use her for featuring topics about loopy streams. Guess there's not much more to say though. I mean, I can use her when I play loopy games, like in combination with my own model. That'd be cute. You're not kidding about how quick things come together? Yeah, the pixel models are pretty easy to rig. Yes, we have to do the stampy stamp! You're so right. Oh, head movement as well. Which kind of can take a while. So, I'm going to hide... Don't be alarmed, I'm gonna hide one of her legs because it's another one of those reflecting things. I still need the textures though, so... How hard is it to make steppies as a beginner? I don't think it's too hard. I'll show you guys the process. Let's make one right now. So I'm going to group the leg front and leg back together in a warp deformer. I'm gonna call this leg L. I'm retweeting, following, and retweeting Cassie as if she was your Oshi would be too funny too. Be your own Oshi. Stream stuttering for anyone else? Oh. It's not from my end. If it is. I don't have any drop frames or anything. So now we can move the leg around independently. Like this. As you can see. we can do... Wait a second. Why, Cassie? Is for you all good now, I think? Okay, I think that's probably a YouTube... a YouTube thing. Why, Cassie? Why, Cassie? Hello everyone, I'm White Cassie. The 8 snacks pose, yeah, the they toggle. Okay. Leg. So first I need to make it so that the leg doesn't move when her body moves. You sound more Scottish than I imagined. So right now, kind of like the bottom of the shoes are moving. I don't want that, so I'm going to fix that. Oh, you know what I can do? I think I can copy these and maybe paste them over. Nope. Oh, I think I can mirror these. Let's try that. Wait, no. Reflect. No, that didn't work. Okay, I have to do it manually. That's fine. Loopy! Cassie, no, you can't even really crowd your patties. They'll go right to your thighs and your shoulders. Is she in perpetual pain like Wide on Me is? No, because she's... Wide on Me becomes wide in like a very unnatural way. It's through OBS, but this is through her live 2D, so this is like her actual... This is her actual, you know, body just growing. She's sure-footed. Wait, what does that mean? Okay, perfect. So now it doesn't move when the body moves, which is what we want. We want her feet planted on the ground. So now I'm going to make another parameter on top of that, or a warp deformer on top of that. I'm gonna call it Steppy. Beryl, thank you for the 7 months. Every time I catch an Ami stream, I have to resist the urge to type I love Ami 3,000 times. You don't have to do that. You can just say it once and that's enough. Hi Beryl, thank you so much for the 7 months. Love you guys. Cassie's in perpetual pain, but it's because she's forgotten. She's old. Her back hurts, you know. Okay. So now we are going to do the steppy. Now, I recently learned a new way to do a steppy that's like way better than what I normally do. But I have to watch a video to do it. Because it like involves physics. So I'm just gonna do it the classic way, and it's gonna look a little bit janky. And the classic way is where it's attached to like the body. Am I back? Hello. Tonight, Amiya. Thanks for waiting, guys. Sorry about that. Hello. Let me just make sure my window capture is still working. Hi, thanks for waiting. Sorry about that. OBS crashed. I got a lot of intense software on the go. Can you guys still see my physics settings? You can! Okay, perfect. It's alive! So you can still see Cassie. I was just going to say... Yeah, OBS got mad because I said about what it did to White on me. I was just gonna say, I learned a new way to do steppies recently. But I have to watch a video because I don't remember how to do it. So I'm just gonna do it the normal way that I usually do it for today. And it's gonna look a little bit weird, and then I can adjust it later. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost. Did I, Amiya? Okay. So, let's do a steppy. So I'm going to add a step parameter. And let's make this 100 and 100. And attach 3 forms to it. And then I'm also going to go to -50. And attach parameter there. And +50 and attach parameter there. And I'm going to go to -25. Oh, perfect. Oh, frick. -25. I'm gonna put a parameter. Come on. There. I'm gonna go to 25 and put parameter there. Did Cassie get more tummy physics while the stream was down? No, I didn't work on her at all. In fact, I was working on getting back to you guys. Okay, so I'm going to use a temporary path deformer, and I'm going to kind of draw it down with the leg, and I'm going to kind of follow the shape of the leg. I'm on the wrong parameter, actually. Did I even this? Sorry, so sorry about that, guys. I think it's because I have some, you know, intense software going today. So her foot is gonna kind of lift up. And I might have to trial and error this a few times just to make sure it looks more natural. OBS just didn't like me talking smack. Music is going very hard. I love it. And then we want to make it so that it gets placed down. Like I said, this might need some trial and error. I'll have to see how it looks along the way. It can be hard to visualize it when there's like the mesh, the warp deformer thing showing and stuff. But we can try this for now. So sadly, her Stempy is not going to move to my body since I don't have that parameter on my model. So let's go into settings of cursor tracking, and I'm going to set it so that the step is attached to my left mouse button X, so that when I do this, you guys can see the step. Now you see how it's very jarring and like very kind of fast. It's because it's my mouse and it's not my body movement, so it's a very quick movement. But this is basically what it will look like. I'm gonna do the better version of this. But that's how a Steppy would look. Essentially. Although I don't think it goes down far enough. I'm sure Ami can move that fast. Maybe, maybe. Ami's magic finger became Ami's magic Steppy. Yeah. And now it's on kind of the same plane. So really, it'll be when I move my body on the Z axis. That's when the leg will go. But like I said, I just don't want to watch the tutorial on stream right now that I use to do the better method. So I'll leave it like this for now. Looking a little bit crazy, but it gives you an idea of what it will look like. Right. I think that'll be better. There we go. Oh, Steppy. Cassie have these together on the operating table. Like, oh, I can show you guys how I reflect the parameter now. So now that I have one leg done and I'm not going to be doing anything else to it, I'm going to put the top warp deformer in the hierarchy in its own warp deformer. I'm going to get rid of this, so I'll just call it, you know, the default for now. And now I'm going to highlight the warp deformer and everything that's in it. And I'm going to Control C and Control V. So now I have two of these legs. So now I'm going to highlight just the top warp deformer, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to do, they changed what it's called. What is it called now? Flip. So now it's exactly mirrored, except the leg is too high, so I have to move it to below the skirt, or else it looks crazy. So I'll do that. Move it to where the other leg is. So now it's the same leg. I made the legs asymmetrical, so I actually have to change the mesh, or change the art mesh that's in here. So I hid the leg R back earlier. I'm going to drag that into where the leg L back that I just made is. I'm going to delete the leg L, and here we go. Now it's the correct leg. Now the only problem is this Steppy is, they're both on the same parameter. So I have to click on... It just crashed. No! No! My computer is protesting. Hold on, I'm gonna close Google Chrome because I'm pretty sure Google Chrome is like a problem. And I'm just gonna turn on my regular BGM. I was saving regularly. I don't know if I saved right after that though, but I'm just gonna turn on my regular BGM because I think Google Chrome's probably sucking up a lot of stuff. Where is my regular BGM? Hey, mom. Where is it? Oh, here it is. There we go. Yeah, Chrome is numbing the wham. That rotated wham. Soaking up a lot of love and attention. Oh, I have the old version of life too. Oops. Oops. The streaming PC98 is doing its best. That would be crazy if I was streaming on from that. You deserve a new CPU, motherboard, RAM package. Maybe I should upgrade. Spaceballs too? I did not know that. Hamburgers and will be okay. I mean, I'm pretty much as close as you can get to that without actually doing that, so... I'm not sure it's super necessary. It's in production! Huh. Was it announced like a year ago? Really? I had no idea. Cassie! Shoot, I didn't save after reflecting her leg, so you guys get to see it again. The steppy is saved. Yeah, okay. So, put this in its own thing. Its own warp deformer. Copy all of the contents. Control-C, Control-V. Take the top warp deformer, right-click. Flip. Bring the textures down to below the skirt, where the other ones are. Remove leg L back and enable leg R back, and remove leg R back into the leg L warp deformer. And now the steppies are both on the same side, so we have to reflect the step, one of them. Oh, the shoe is over the leg. Hold on. There we go. Will it be called the quest for more money, or will it be unironically a cash grab? They've got to do a jape on it, right? Just saw 98 years old Mel Brooks saying, yeah, we're making it. Oh my god, he's so old. So again, it's very, very fast. And oh shoot, my VTube studio is not connected. Hold on. It disconnected when it crashed. Give me 1 second. $2027, jeez. Alright, it's working again. Boop, boop. Okay, so again, it's way too fast and it looks crazy, but when I move to this side, it's gonna look like this, and when I move to this side, it's gonna look like this. Boom, 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 boom. Yay. Oh, you know what else I have to fix? Is that this leg is doing the weird thing that the other leg was doing when the body moved. And it's because I didn't reflect these parameters. Since it's on the other side, I have to reflect it to reflect the parameters. So I'm just gonna go here and go reflect. And now it's correct. She got the quirky side ponytail like the girl from Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, I have to leave that there for now because I still haven't done the head movement. So I don't want to mirror anything, and then I have to like kind of rig things twice. You know what I mean? But we can do the head movement now. I'll mirror the eye though first. So I'm gonna put all of the ice stuff in one warp deformer again. Ari? Oh. I feel like, yeah, we don't need a Spaceballs too, right? Cassie O Loopy gets 5 big booms. Wait, is that... What is that? Brooks' History of the World Part 2 was Hulu's limited series in 2023. You didn't watch it? And how did it do critically? Was it critically acclaimed? Okay, so now copy this and copy everything in it. And paste. And now I'm going to flip. And it is not mirrored, which is annoying, but I can just move it. Oh, I know why it's not mirrored actually, and I can show you guys how to fix it. So right now it's in the like face head warp deformer, so it's just mirroring it inside the parameters of the head, which is why it's not mirroring it perfectly. We needed to consider the context of the entire canvas. So if I temporarily take this and move it outside temporarily of the head physics, and I say, wait, yeah, okay. Move it temporarily outside of all the other warp deformers, which puts it up here, and now I reflect. It should be perfectly mirrored, yeah. So this is how to fix that issue if you ever run into it. Now you can just move it back into the face head angle warp deformer is the one I have right now. So again, we have the wrong iris color. So I need to take the blue iris and move it down to where this iris is and get rid of the pink one. And I need it to be set up to do clipping onto this eye white texture. So copy that ID, no more Todai, and then add it here. I think is how I do it. No, other way around. Right, I think. Yeah, okay. And the same thing with the highlight. Okay. So now, here's another problem. Can you make the colors index for easy recolors? No, but you can actually change the colors with a multiply and screen color here. You see? You keep saying warp deformer, but my brain only hears horse dewormer. What do you got, horse dewormer? Like, have you worked with horses? We need Spaceball Cinematic Universe. I'd like to see another, like, Galaxy Quest or whatever. They're trying to bank on old IPs lately, and I don't know if it's working. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not so sure. Okay, so now we're gonna see another problem as soon as I open the physics settings. Are you ready? Okay, well, there's the first one. You guys notice anything else? The eyes are weird because they're both moving the same way. So I have to reflect the parameter of the eye movement. So that's my IL. And I also have to move it to... I have to move some stuff to the other eye. So on eyeball X, right now they're both going the same direction. Or I guess opposite directions, but I want them to be going the same direction. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to click reflect. And that will fix it. Now I have to link these again and do synthesize corners again. And now it moves normally. So now what I have to do is I want to take I have to add the parameters for this to IL open, just like I did for the other iris. Looks fine to me, can't see anything wrong. She's a little derpy. Just imagine you're doing that IRL and Tracking is mirroring it. I can't do that. I can cross my eyes, but when she does that... Okay, I want to adjust these. I don't know if you can see this dialog box when it pops up. I don't think you guys can, sadly. But I'm just changing the keyform values. Okay, so now it's here, and I gotta get rid of this bottom one so that it disappears when the eye is closed. So now, the only problem is that they're both attached to the same eye. So what I have to do is select everything that is attached to IL. That should be attached to, instead to IR. And I need to click on IL open. And I need to click change. And I'm going to change this to IR open in the dialog thing that comes up. And now it is attached to the other eye instead. So this makes it so that each eye can blink independently. Except I have eye blinking blinked right now. Eye blinking linked right now, so you guys are not gonna be able to see it. Maybe if I do this, I can wink. No, the live 2D connection overrides it. But this is basically what she looks like. Sorry, my tracking went away for a sec. It's a little crazy. Yeah! My name is Cassie. I only got one eyebrow and one twin tail right now, but you guys love me, right? Right. Okay. So now... let us mirror her hair also. Again, just like before, I'm going to put the whole thing into a new warp deformer. I'm going to copy it and all its contents and paste it. And I'm going to right click on the top warp deformer in the hierarchy. And I'm going to flip. If you're using an old version of VTube Studio or Live 2D Editor, it might be called Reflect, which is what I'm used to, which is why I keep like forgetting where it is. Actually, I'm missing one piece to this. I also want the bang back to be under the same thing. This one. The partially covered eye, she's toony! Even if you get too silly with this shaving machine. Oh yeah, her eyebrows. Cassie is cute! Side pony is nice, but it doesn't work because the other side of her hair is also tied up and she has a middle part, so... Looking good so far. Thank you, Hyzine! Barber mishap. Hi ZR. So I'm gonna paste that. Going to right click on the top warp deformer in the hierarchy and flip. And I'm just going to move this manually. Oh, by the way, her eyes will be partially covered. It's gonna be kind of transparent, but I have to do that later. So now I'm going to move these to their proper spot because it always pastes everything on top. I haven't done anything to the eyebrow yet. It's gonna have movement, but I haven't rigged it yet, so I'm going to wait to reflect that one. So I don't have to do things twice. I think the physics for this are gonna be messed up though. Let me just check. Okay, yeah, right now I need to reflect the physics parameter. So let's go down here, onto Bang's physics. So right now they're both going the same way, but I want them to go, yeah, opposite ways. So I need to click on this and hit reflect. And that's how it should look. Yeah, she had twin tails. I don't know why we decided she should have twin tails, but it's cute. Yay! So now let's reflect the pigtail. So this one is a little harder. I don't actually remember how it works because it uses glue. So I think I have to copy the glue as well to be able to do it properly. So glue. Is this all the glue? I think so. By the way, the glue glues our meshes together even though they're separate pieces. Okay, copy, paste. And then pigtail master, I'm gonna put that in a warp deformer and I'm gonna reflect. Flip. Let's just make sure it's in the right spot. It's cute is a great reason for things. Rainbow glue looks delicious, doesn't it? It's so pretty. Here? No. It should be here. Here, let's check this. Make sure it's behaving properly. It is, except the physics again are reflected, so I have to change that. So I'm gonna reflect the pigtail master. And I'm going to reflect Y physics 1. And I'm gonna reflect Y physics 2. And I'm gonna reflect Y physics 3. A rainbow aura toggle, a loopy beam. Could have used the cute short hair for Cassie, but hey, twin tails works fine. I didn't have cute short hair. I didn't draw her with cute short hair. What do you mean? I think it's cute. What's wrong with twin tails? Yay! Now they move properly. Look, how cute she is! I love it. I love it. One of the twin tails still looks like it's sticking out farther than it should, so I'm gonna fix that. This one. So cute. Positioning is wrong, I think. Somehow. Should be like this? Should be like this. Yeah. Wait, should it? No, it shouldn't. Should be like this. Yeah. Just some small tweaks. Yeah, I still have to do the head movement, which takes a while. And the proper steppy, you know. Yeah, didn't the sneakers turn out cute? Look at her smile! She's so happy to be alive, you guys. So what do you guys think so far? Has this been interesting to watch? Is it kind of cool to learn the process a little bit? How do you feel? How do you feel? She lives! Congratulations on the birth. Thank you, my child. Educational. Illuminating, yay! Why would Cassie need twins? I just don't know what made us decide on twins. Because everything else is like a design element of the loopy. I guess there's 2 hearts, so she could have twin tails. You're interested in seeing how YouTube Studio works? Yeah, well this is live 2D editor, but yeah. Yay! I'm happy! You want a Gyaru style? Oh, that's why, right. You learned some stuff you need to rewatch. Yay, yay, yay! She's getting ready to hover with those loopy shelf auctions. No, she wants a magical shop just like I do. Okay, so... what next? What next? We need to do the head movement, which is a little bit complicated. So I'm going to do a couple things to help with this. First of all, I'm going to hide all the hair. So she's going to be bald for a sec. Not for a sec, for actually kind of an extended period. Her Oshimar should be pink heart and blue heart. I think there's VTubers that have that already. I think because Luffy is old, you made her a hag in pursuit of your youth and went Garu. Yeah. She's a hag. For sure. And then hide the twin tails. So now she's bald. So I need to make a face. All in one warp deformer. So I need to take her eyes. And I need to take her head. Oh, I'm gonna hide her ears too. I'm gonna take her nose, her mouth. Actually her hair top can be visible for this. And I'm gonna take her eyebrows. And just make sure I got everything. Not the bald toggle. No, she doesn't actually have a bald toggle, don't worry. She's it. Don't. I put her hair back. Okay, so now I'm gonna create a new warp deformer, and this is gonna be called face. And again, this is gonna take me some trial and error, but we want to make her face move left and right and up and down. So let's start with angle X, which is left and right. Gonna add more Beziers and more warp divisions. Okay. So we want to make it look like she's looking to one side, right? So first thing we need to do that is to move her face slightly. And then we have to move the middle of her face so it's off to the side a bit more. Cassie, when she's the headmistress of a boarding school. I know, she's kind of scary, isn't she? Oh, what's your request? She's a little scary. Can you make her face pan around and say, I mean, I can do that when the face rigging is done, sure. She just needs a bun. I could have done different hair toggles, I suppose. Hair's hard to draw, though. Not so hard to rig, but hard to draw. So now it kind of looks like she's looking to one side a bit, but I'm still gonna keep adjusting. Because this side of her head will not be showing as much if she turns her head, right? Because that's how things work when they're 3D. So the goal here is just to try and make it look 3D. Essentially. And this is kind of requires some like art knowledge, I guess. Or a reference picture, I suppose. But this can be tough. Usually, honestly, I have to redo it a couple times. Sorry, I have to focus for this. It's the hardest part for me too. It's very difficult. I've only just started getting okay at it. Gosh, she looks so scary with her angry eyebrow and her stoic face. Yeah, she looks very old too. She's about to write it out of your will. Gotta give her the block toggle. That would be... I mean, she kind of already does. Honestly, you can set up expression toggles like that in VTube Studio. You don't have to do that in Live 2D anymore, which is very nice. She knows what it takes to get a copy of Magical Shop. Yeah, freaking $200. She's got people's eyebrow a little bit. Okay, I think I'm liking how that's looking. Now I'm going to take her nose. Where is her nose? Wait. Where's her nose? Why is it highlighting her nose? Buddy? Highlighter, ding dang. Oh, I turned the meshes off by accident. Her eyebrow is the only her only eyebrow is the people's eyebrow. No. I'm gonna give her her other eyebrow back. Looks like it's left tilt dominant. What, the eyebrow? This will be a nose warp deformer. No, she needs a nose, guys. Trust. It's actually very visible, which is kind of unusual, right? VTubers do have noses. She does got a nose, guys. Moving the nose a little bit will help it look a little bit more 3D. I have a nose! More visible than yours. Stop roasting me. You've never needed a nose? I do, so I can smell you guys' stinky stinkies. Okay. So now, I'm going to take the head warp or face warp deformer, and I'm going to reflect motion. Snatching load to both sides. I might still do some adjustments, but I can leave it there for the very moment. Except her nose is behaving wrong. So, reflect motion mirroring. Okay. Now she can move her head from side to side. And she looks less evil. Oh no, you didn't. So now let's make her head move up and down. So I'm gonna take the face and I'm going to add 3 parameters to angle Y. And when it goes up, I'm going to lift her head up. And for this one, I'm gonna use temporary warp deformers. I'm gonna use temporary warp deformers. Because it's a little bit quicker. So when her head moves up, it's gonna get kind of wider at the chin and like skinnier at the top, right? Because that's how like perspective works. And also you're gonna see less of the top of her head. So we're gonna shrink that up a little bit. That looks insane. Insane bad. Okay. Undo. Let's try that again. You're visiting your brother's family to celebrate 4 birthdays. Jeez Louise! Oh, happy birthday, Pete Taco, and hello! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pete Taco. Happy birthday to you. Ow! I hope you have an excellent, excellent day. That's so awesome. Oh, I have to move this up first. Now, sometimes even after I do both angles and I connect them and synthesize corners, I don't like the way it looks, so then I end up redoing everything, so that still might happen. Just FYI. Does that look terrible? I think it might. I can't tell if it looks terrible because there's no hair at the moment or if it actually looks terrible. I'll leave it for now. You think it looks a little weird? Yeah, I might adjust it, but I'm gonna leave it for the very moment because I think it might be because there's like no hair. You have two mothers who each have birthdays on the 1st, and your sister-in-law, and you have birthdays today. This will be the first time all four of you celebrate together. Oh, that's so sweet. I hope you eat something tasty. I do also feel like it looks a little bit weird, DJ, but it is hard to tell when there's still like the warp deformer there and stuff. Sometimes the warp deformer being visible makes it like even hard to tell. Like I feel like I like it more now that the warp deformer's gone. And also it's moving completely independently from the body, which also looks unnatural, so I'm gonna leave it for now and I can adjust if I need to. Feel like you don't see the head lean back on its own so much with models, more like the whole... Exactly. So it's kind of hard to tell. She's nodding. Grandma Cassie. Right now she looks like she has old Dracula's hairstyle from the 90s movie. I know it looks weird with hair, but it's important to look at the face independently. Or else it just gets really confusing. So now when she looks down, her chin should get a little bit smaller and tuck in a little bit. Or tuck under a little bit, I should say. And the top of her head should get a little bit bigger. Up and down. I feel okay about this for now. So let's link them, and then like we did with the eyes, it looks weird unless we synthesize the corners. So let's do that. Alright, I don't know if I like it, but let's check how it looks on its own. Ababa. 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 Okay, let's try adding the hair back. At least the bangs, right? Ababa. So I'm gonna put the bangs both into one warp deformer. And we need to make those move with the face. So we can do that. in. Hug Storm? Hug. Now I'm gonna turn my AC off. Cassie's getting her hair done. You think I am. I'm thinking of getting a chop. Not too short, but it's hot. I want a chop, and I haven't got my hair cut in a long time, so I think maybe since like Christmas time. Yeah, I need a summer cut. I need a summer chop. I have a lot of hair, so let me turn my AC off. Not a slap chop, no. Just like a haircut chop. That kind of chop. Gotta tuck in my Ami plush to transfer though. Oh, please do. I'm a voodoo doll. Okay, now I'm gonna motion the mirror for this. Okay. A wolf cut. That could be cute. That could be cute. My hair is like curly though, so I don't know if it'd be good like shaggy like that. See you, Inkling. Ah wah wah wah. Ah wah 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 wah. Ma dabba 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 wah dabba wabba dabba dabba doo. Yabba dabba dabba doo. It still doesn't move up and down, so I have to do that. Yabba dabba doo. Short curly hair can be very cute, yeah. I just don't know. Wolf cut is like usually really shaggy, right? So just not sure how good that will look. So technically, in real life, right, your face will get further away from your hair, from your head, or your hair will get further away from your head when you put your head down, tilt it down, and thus it would look actually a little bit longer, because it's gonna be closer to the viewer, right? But I've just found that in live 2D that just looks really strange, so I don't actually do that. I make it shorter, because it's a little bit like more cartoonish, so you gotta be. Consider these things. Okay. Meow 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 meow. Okay. So now let's link them and synthesize corners. Hi. My name's Cassie. I mean, my name is Cassie. Cassiopeia. And I'm in control of the Cassiopeia supply of the world. Meow. 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 How do shadows work? The one on the neck doesn't move with her head. I would have to have it separated, which I didn't do for this model. I would have to have it separated and masked out to only overlap the... Basically, I would have to have it separated in a way where the base of the neck is like a color, right? Like the skin color. And then I'd have to have the outline on a separate layer. And then I have to have the shadow on a separate layer. And I'd have to have the shadow masked to only the skin layer, and then have it move with the head, which you could do. I just don't do it for this because it's not so noticeable, and this is just like a kind of like a little, not practice model, but it's just like a sample model. So I didn't go too crazy with the splitting up. No, my Australian accent is definitely way worse. I'm Cassie Lupi. You may remember me from such Cassie Lupi classics as Gambling and Gambling. What did that accent become? She meows just like me, just like me. She's Shrek. Shush. Meow, 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 meow. 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 Yeah. Okay, let's do the twin tails now. And oh, we need to do the ears too. You think she has the loopy shelf? Nobody has it. It's still on freaking Yahoo auctions. Already looking lively, right? I think it's looking really good so far. I actually don't mind the head movement. Again, like independently, it always looks weird, but once it's in context of the body, I think it starts to look good. Alright, so the ears will be fairly simple. I'm just gonna have them move a bit with the head. And I'll reflect that motion. She has layers like onions. And then angle Y. I'm just gonna do a quick perspective deformer. And again, a quick perspective temporary deformer. You know who should buy that shelf? Ami should buy that shelf. It's too much money. I can't justify it. I don't even have a place to put it. Oh, I did batch reflect. Shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do synthesized corners. They changed the place of everything. It's confusing. It's like a new update for me. It looks kind of insane now with the ears, I feel like. But let's see how it actually looks when I move. I think the ears need to go up a little bit more when the head goes up. I want a magical shop, but it's hard. I want one so bad, you have no idea. You don't even need a VCR for it, you guys. You can just put whatever video input, so I can put my VTuber model. I think I went a little bit ham with the perspective adjustment on this, so I'm going to undo that. And just bring them up, I think. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Okay, now we can do the twin tails. So, what the... I think I heard a doggy outside. So now, I'm going to take the twin tails. Unhide those. Cassie's looking good. Thank you. Hello to you, my onion. Alright. Are these both... Oh, okay, no. Ah! Where's the other one? This? Where's the other freaking twin tail thing? Are they? Oh, it doesn't have a... Okay. So I'm gonna put both these pigtails in the same warp deformer. And I'm gonna make it not tiny. So at this point, there's a choice that I can make. I can actually... Right now, if I move this warp deformer like in this way, it's not going to actually deform anything. It's just affecting the rotation deformer. Now, I can change this if I click on the rotation deformer and on the bottom one on the hierarchy. And if I go into modeling and go to, where is it? Deformer. I can apply deformer to child elements, which will make it deform with the top warp deformer. I don't think I want to do that though, because I don't want to distort the shape of the twin tails. Actually, I've done this wrong, I think. Well, maybe it's fine, maybe it's fine. Okay, so angle X. Okay, now let's reflect that. Alright, now angle Y. Looking good, so now I'm gonna connect them and I'm gonna synthesize corners again. So now it should move nicely in a 3D kind of fashion with her head. So let's test it out. Why? Wait, why is it too... Huh? Wait, what's happening? Oh, I think I unhid the bit. Okay. When you do skinning, it creates a copy of it. So I think I unhid the original copy. Okay, hold on. Here we go. It scared me for a sec. My name's Cassie, and I'm here to say I'm gonna print you off a sticker, and you're gonna put it on your head today. Cassie's Sharingan toggle being a tiny console in her eye is my favorite touch. Wait. It's not. It's just the colors. She's so cute! Oh my god, she's so cute. I love her. Ah! You guys, she's literally almost done. She's so freaking cute. Hi, Yuko. Oh my god, she's so cute! Okay, I need to do what? What else is there? Eyebrow. Okay, so her eyebrow. I want to put her on display, but in a normal way. What's a not normal way? Picture little cheeks. So happy you built up the skills and put in the effort to make your own Amogus character. Oh, why would you put Amogus in there? I was like, that's so sweet that you're proud of me. Aw, thank you. I know the sentiment still stands, so good job, Spider-Mom. Thank you. Time to prep for her debut stream. I already did my own little loopy debut. She's cute, right? Would you ever do a second hair toggle for her? I kind of want to do a bun, you know? You guys mentioned it. Okay. So her eyebrow. I'm gonna put that in a warp deformer. Brow. L. So now... What the... Keep hearing crazy noises outside. The blue for the bloopies. So now I am going to highlight all of these and attach it to brow L form. And I am going to make it so that she has like kind of a concerned look. What is happening? Hair scraping. So now she can kind of have a face. And I can make her even more... Her default is kind of angry, but I can make her even more angry. Leapy the blue. She can use a bit more hair for balance. Maybe some like back hair. Alright, so now when she's angry, she's gonna be so angry. Actually, honestly, I can't really make her any more angry than she already is. I can only make her eyebrow go down, so I think that's gonna just stay as it is. Someone's dying outside as usual. Ami's neighborhood noises. No, for real. Yeah, she's concerned about what's happening outside. So I think she's just gonna be concerned and a little bit angry. You know? Humph! So, what else? I need to do brow Y. Okay. And I think that's it. What do you mean they enlisted a copy of Magical Shop before the auction ended? What do you mean you went for $300? She's a firecracker. Now she has to be sad. Oh. You guys didn't like the loopy? I know I only have 12 games, but... I tried really hard on those 12 games! She's constantly angry over the state of the loopy. Exactly. No, she's feisty. She's fierce. Angry like she's about to start barking at you. Let the dog out now. Please buy my console, please. And print stickers is so cool. She's sad. Okay. Now I can reflect the eyebrow. Reflect. AKA flip. Oh, I forgot to copy it. Oh god! I didn't mean to highlight literally everything. Give Cassie a rival in its Game Boy printer theme. Oh my god, that's so evil. This is so sad. 12 games is so low, it almost seems biblical. Still more than the PlayStation 5. Actually, I don't know. You could know some tuning Immortal Vampire's been trying to collect all 12 for 500 years, buddy. That's me. That's me. I'm that tuning Immortal Vampire. Hey, Ami, you are cool. Thank you guys. I think you guys are cool too. And I'm so happy you're, you know, kind of like enjoying this, you know? And now all I need to do is change this so that these are on the brow R perimeter. So change brow RY and change these to be brow R form. Okay, now that should do it. A woo? A woo? She looks so kind of like bratty with the with the downturned eyebrows. I feel like her VTuber Lord, she stopped streaming after playing 12 games, and that's making me sad to think about. Well, don't worry, she's still tweeting. Cute, 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 cute. Okay, she's like basically done, you guys. I love her! Still more games than your PlayStation 5. I may only have 12 libraries, but at least... 12 libraries? I may only have 12 games, but at least I have more than the PlayStation 5, idiot. Baka. That's awesome. I'm noticing something with the eyes that I don't like, so I'm gonna fix that. There's a little too much eye showing at this point. But it's a very easy fix. There we go. At least I have more games on your PlayStation 5. Oh god. Where's the ahoge? Oh, I hit it temper. Oh yeah, I have to do the ahoge movement with the head too. You're right. Thank you for the reminder. Did we lose some freckles at some point? Oh my god, where are freckles? Yeah, we did. I'll put them back. I can't right now because I don't have the original files, but I will put them back. Smug Cassie, we lost them. I'll put them back. It's very, very easy. I just have to edit the texture. Where is her? Oh, okay. Here it is. Now we gotta make this move around with the head as well. Which will be very easy. No, there's no reason except that when I rendered it, I must have just forgot to add them. I'm sorry. Sorry, oh. She got de-Irished. Stop bullying me or I'm gonna tell my spider mom. What do you mean bullying? Why do you do that? Wait, hold on. I have to get her opening the thing before I say this. What do you mean bullying? Don't tell me you actually bought a PS5. Only an idiot would do that. You can get a Luby for so much cheaper on Yahoo Auctions, dummy. She traded her freckles for the rarest Luby game to round out her collection. No, she's gonna get them back. She's gonna get them back. Idiot. You actually bought one of those. What's next? What's next? You're gonna tell me, what? I can't even think of anything else. And you can even get a special shelf. Actually, you can't because I already bought it. Should have bought it when it was listed for 5 months. You snooze, you lose, idiot. And I got it for a sweet deal too because they left it up for so long. All I had to do was contact the seller. What are you gonna buy a Switch 2 next? Enjoy your DLC. What else? Cassie, we're like sassy. What else can I say? What do you mean you had to pay another $80 for a disc drive? Hey, what do you mean your optical drive? What do you mean your optical drive reader, your laser went out? What do you mean? You mean your system doesn't run on cartridges? Stupid. Cassie, please. No. Why is she so mean? She's a brat. It's a nice screenshot of your game. What scrub can't even print stickers? Oh, you better get out your phone and take a picture of the screen with your phone, boomer! What would you do if Cassie released a sticker attachment in every Loopy game for the Switch? I would not buy it, and I would be very upset. Ami, come back to us. No, I'm Cassie now. Cassie, Loopy roast your modern gaming roadmaps and loot crates for 8 minutes straight. I'm Cassie now. No, I wouldn't. I already have the Loopy. What do I need a fake Switch one for? Unless they started making new games for it. Cassie as a conduit for Ami Sass is too powerful. There's an Neptunia game where your party is failed consoles like the Atari Jaguar as girls that uses Life 2Z. Cassie should be in DLC. Oh my god, if they do that, you guys know that they have just copied me, right? Drifting in Mario Kart? More like drifting? You're talking about Mario Kart? Wait, let me think about this. Drifting in the new Mario Kart game? You're talking about the analog stick drift on your new console, right? Cassie being on these green goblins was not the lore I expected. Cassie Asmer are tailor-made for masochists. Shut up. What do you mean? What would the Asmer even be other than her being like idiot? She's so mean. Oh my god. I should have had a blush toggle. You're right. You're right. How's those keyboard emulator mappings working out for you? I don't even know what you're talking about. The Loopy only has 2 buttons. Controller. So you only need D-pad. Stop moving, Cassie! No. Oh my god, what's happening to me? Just the word of this sticker printing. Cassie Olubi makes fun of modern consoles for 1 hour masochist as roleplay. What are Cassie's art tags? Oh, of course you got Cassie stick or print. I don't know. You got sticker art. Unless there's also there's no other one. She's completely normal. Here's some Prozac. It's so mean. She's taking you over like this symbiote. What is happening? She strikes me as the kind of gal that's not embarrassed by anything. No, she's very, very gatmole. She gets very shy and embarrassed very easily. Doom Eternal, of course it's Eternal. It's the base game in 1993. It's genre-defining, idiot. They're about to port that to the Loopy, you know. Your console doesn't print stickers. Why would you admit that? Is it not normal to have another tag? No, it's normal. I'm normal. Delete Live 2D now while you can. You can seal her away. It's too late. It's too late. I love her. I love her. Alright. I guess let's export her for now, shall we? What do you guys think? She's not like finished, but we can export her for the time being. I still want to add the little sticker animation, and I want to make a proper steppy, but other than that, she's pretty much finished. Oh, and the freckles. Take the puppet off your hand and speaking on its own. It's like that episode of Goosebumps. Okay, I have to make the texture atlas first. So let me do that. Printing stickers and putting them on her tummy. It'd be cute if she could get more stickers. More sticker toggle. Okay. Let me make the texture atlas. It's gonna auto-generate, actually. I think that's everything. Okay. Does Mac care if you're feeling extra motivated? Yeah, I could do that, like a half-up style. I'm scared for you to keep using this model, now, but also Cassie is awesome. Don't worry, I'm just gonna... Okay, now let me export her. I'm just gonna not ever use her again. She's cursed. So I have to export for runtime and export as MLC3 file. And I'm gonna ignore this warning that tells me that there are some keyform meshes that are not attached to keyforms. And then I'm gonna click OK, and then I'm going to go to my Live 2D VTube Studio folder. And I'm going to make a new folder in there for her called Cassie. I can't export her as a whip. She's only, I don't even know, well, I guess the textures are in PNG format, so. One day you're gonna start streaming, you'll be using Cassie and we'll continue to stream like normal. No. I'll bring her out for loopy streams though, that'll be cool. I think that'll be cool. Alright, she's exported. Now let's set her up. So I have to restart VTube Studio for this. So I'm gonna be gone for a second. Here we go. Preemptive Amidoko. I'm still here, don't worry. She needs to appear in a Luffy stream for sure. Yes, she definitely will. Definitely. Okay, relaunching. We have to set up Cassie! Mom. Cassie is gonna be the one to free all the other Ami models like Caesar and Dawn of Planet of the Apes. First, she's gonna bring out CI Ami. Just to spite me. She's gonna rebel. First Cassie and not Ami. Why does everyone I love leaves? Hey! Tiny Cassie on Ami's shoulder. She can be her own full length thing, I guess. Full size. I hope a sassy girl doesn't come by and bully me. Okay, I'm gonna do auto setup. And I'm going to remove the movement config because that's always ugly. And I have to set her up for lip syncing real quick, so just give me a sec. This one. Voice frequency plus mouth smile. And then voice frequency plus mouth open. Oh, I can maybe set up the steppy, but I don't think it's gonna look good. But let me try. Body. Oh, body. Body Z. Wait, what? Body Z. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Step. What is happening? Body. Body angle. Body? Why is it all V-Bridger? Oh wait, because it's just angle. No. Yeah, it's just body? No, it's just body. It's not even angle. It's just body. What is happening? What is it? Okay, face position Z. Then. And then step. Why isn't it working? Wait, face position Z, I said. Why isn't it working? Oh, Z is not there. I want angle Z. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Okay. And then I'll put this on -30. I'm not stupid. I'm sorry. I take it back. And then 30. Okay, the steppy still looks a little bit stupid, but it's there, you know. So, ta-da! Cassie here. You're loopy. I'm loopy. I'm crazy. Cassio loopy here. You accidentally enter age -30 and the Ami comes back with a really high-pitched voice. Are enter it where? Hi! I am the, I invented the Cassio Loopy. I'm a personification of her, actually. Nice to meet you guys. I didn't mean all this mean stuff I said earlier. I was just a little bit crazy from being inside of... I have to turn this step off. It's driving me crazy. I don't like the way it looks. I was just, you know, a little bit crazy being inside of, the physics thing. But I'm like alright now. I feel better. I feel a lot better now, so don't worry. Oh, something sassy. Did you really buy a non-thermal printer? You did such a good job, even more proud of the Ami. Thank you! Oh, how loopy! Her eyes are doing a weird thing. Every once in a while where her, like... the eye whites are showing? No? Underneath? Or am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Anyway, You remind me of someone. I don't know who I could possibly be reminding you of. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. Hey, you want a sticker? Boop. And I put it on your face. You feel like you knew her a long time now? Oh, I don't know. There's a frame where it does weird things? Yeah, right? I'll have to look into that. I don't know what's causing it. They pop up when your eyes open. I don't think it's when my eyes open or close. I think it's just... Oh, my eyes are at a very specific... Oh, there it was for a split second. There it is. I think I might have messed up one of the parameters. I got dry eyes! I think I might have not copied and pasted one of the parameters for the eye whites correctly. I could fix it. Yay! Do I like muffins? I'm more of a... cereal bar kind of gal. I don't know. Cassie, sad face towards them. Why pickles? She probably likes pickles. Yeah, I'm a fan of Irish soda bread. You got yourself a Casio booty. Excuse me? You can't even see my booty. What the heck? You gotta get that fiber. Cassie loves to exercise fiber, doing marathons and lots of manual work. No, she doesn't like fiber. she likes being constipated. It's a crazy thing to say. No, she loves it. Everyone should like fiber, okay? She's a freak. She's a freak. She's a freak. Alright, I guess I should probably wrap it up before I say anything any more crazy. Do you guys want Ami back for the goodbye? Hi, guys. You're eating fiber? Raisin Bran. You guys want Ami back for the goodbye, or do you want Cassie on me? I can have us both. Watch this. Aren't her eyebrows cute? I love that angry look. Watch this, watch this. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. And Cassie's here, too. Looking gremlin. Yeah, she's a little bit of a gremlin. She means well, though. Or does she? Good night, Amiya. Don't ever talk to me or my daughter again. I'm having a surprise collab today with Cassie. Oh, Loopy. Ladies. What a fun collab. Yeah, we're gonna play all the Loopy games. Don't talk to me or my daughter ever again. Just kidding. You can talk to us, except for that person. Except for, who was it? Plenum, who said Cassie booty. You can't talk to my daughter. What does she smell like? She smells like a musty salaryman's apartment, because that's where she's been kept for the past 30 years in storage while no one bought her. Noted, I'm just kidding, Plena. She's all that in a bag of chips. She's pretty cool. Well, thank you guys for joining me for this today. It's a pretty much finished model. I'm talking about Cassie! Wait, did you ask what Ami smells like, or Cassie? No, you asked what Cassie smells like. Yeah, that's what she smells like. But yeah, we got pretty far today with Cassie. Not completely done, but, you know, workable enough. You did an incredible job start to finish on this model, Ami Atta girl. Thank you! Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks guys for coming today. I'm going to wrap it up here, because it's been a little bit of an extra long stream. And I'm hungry. And I did a good job, so I'm happy and proud about it, and I hope you guys liked it. And I'll bring it out for future Loopy streams, for sure. Because I do wanna do some more of those. Still a couple games I have not covered yet, and of course I want to cover the magical shop. So we have to have a sticker of Cassie when I can get the magical shop in my possession, in my collection. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for coming and for chatting and hanging out and watching me, concentrate and stuff. Thank you to all my regulars and irregulars and everyone who stopped by for the first time. Thank you so much for giving me a chance. And thanks to all the VOD watchers and VOD commenters and chatters and lurkers. And thank you, Scott, for the 30 months. Bloopos extremely love Loopy-chan. You're pretty hot. You sure invoke coolness. Sweet. Okay, what is this? Bell... Wait. What is this? I thought it was gonna be a hidden message. I don't get it. Bloopos extremely love Loopy-chan. Belk. Oh wait, okay, that's a hyphen. Belly. Physics. Oh! Okay, maybe I can have belly physics. Maybe. Actually, you know what? Since she's her and not me, I should take the opportunity to give her like extra crazy belly physics. Anyway, thank you to everybody who renewed their memberships and donated today as well. Very much appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time, and I will see if I can improve Cassie in a couple different ways. Her steppy, I definitely want to add, and I definitely want to add a couple other things. So, I'll see you guys soon, okay? See you tomorrow for, I think it's Shinobi Legions. Thank you very much. Otsukaresamiya. Oyasumiya. Bye bye.